I live in my car.
I know, I wasn't even, it was too soon. I thought you already seen it coming.
I live in my car.
I like driving in my car. Beep, 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 beep.
I don't really live in my car. It just looks like I do.
Sometimes.
It looks like I have an entanglement with my whip.
Hey, when I went through my breakup and I moved out, I was basically living out of my car, so no judgment for me.
I'm only living out of my car because I am
Out of
in
choice.
the hoest of hoe phases. Brother,
It's
I
more
am
like an
whoring.
Hey, it's okay to be a traveling act. You know, it is.
The traveling act. I like that.
I'm not a whore, I'm a traveling act.
Yeah, you are a traveling act. Give yourself one credit.
On the
You
road
really a whore.
again.
Like, you a traveling act, man. You bring your talents to, like, you know.
Did you bring headphones, C-Hack? You did?
Taking my talents to South Beach.
I was gonna say, you actually.
Yeah, but they're like, these ones, they're not like
It doesn't matter.
Derek headphones because Derek has, like, you know, every headphone ever known to man. I'm like, fool, you got 2 ears, you know? 6'6".
We just
That's
need
that's
one
lightning
more.
cable though.
What?
Barney, that's lightning
It's
cable.
lightning?
Yeah.
Ooh. I left my connector in my car, which is in New Haven with my brother.
Oh, I have a connector in my car. Well, good. Well thought. I'm just looking for another.
Huh?
Do you know if there's another
I almost figured I could take this conversation.
big to small adapter kicking
I
around?
got a real good brown hill now.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Yo, I'm fucking.
Big to
I got
small.
dark yesterday.
Hey, yo.
I'm just ashy today.
I think I got a sunburn.
What?
Yeah. I didn't think it was like possible.
Put mayonnaise on it?
Yeah,
It's a little tingle me, but I mean, it didn't like no.
Did you have mayonnaise on the sandwich?
Plugged in.
What?
I don't think so.
They snuck it in on you.
Someone like me.
Oh, my melanation count. my pigmentation was diluted from the mayo that they put on my pizza.
They snuck some mayo on me, bro.
Bitches.
I was out here living my best life, then all of a sudden, mayo.
Mayonnaise. I didn't have my watch on with the hot sauce adapter. That was much of a
Nah, there might be a broccoli popper in this surprise on there.
A broccoli popper.
Yeah, it's like a popper made of broccoli.
You don't say.
This is like I got some hash, just some bomb hash.
Dog, yeah, he gave me some, and I was big. I've been big high.
Big high.
I'm like, done that. I mean, it's gone now, but like, yeah. I hit him up one day just laughing. I was like, man, nigga, you should have told me. I was like, I tried to spread it through the whole L, and I think that it was just like a lot in like certain spots.
Right,
so
so
I
you
would
were,
just
like, hitting
get
the
to a
giggle.
spot and be like,
What time is it?
I knew it too. Like,
Oh, so we don't have 15 minutes. Oh, we do have 15 minutes.
Yes, we do.
yo, Craig, you wanna,
Big Daddy.
you guys want a red stripe?
You already know.
The connector is the other way around. But if you have your phone and you want to listen to the Zoom call, you could just join the Zoom call and plug your headphones into your phone.
Okay.
Just make sure you mute the mic.
I have Zoom on my phone.
This mic is going into Zoom already.
Okay.
So shut up.
Wi-Fi? Do we have
it's just
Wi-Fi
if
here?
You want to listen
Yeah.
to the... You're not on our Wi-Fi?
No, I'm never on the Wi-Fi. Nobody gives me any exclusives.
Nigga.
My
I'm
porn
a
is
helpless
usually-
ass nigga, you know that?
It's the new glasses.
I'm playing.
Yo, welcome.
I said that on the
Welcome to the show.
I said that from a very loving spot.
Just want to let you know that
Yo,
he
Barney,
doesn't
come get these curly fries.
that he doesn't agree with Cool Hand Siak. This is very melty of me.
That's very melty of me.
I'm in a melted phase, a melted state.
I feel super melty. I'm actually feeling mad spicy today.
Wait, the N's are capitalized.
I apologize
as
to
well, right?
everybody in advance if I get wild spicy.
No,
you go.
I'm just gonna be.
Sharing the password.
Oh, I'm just gonna have a real good laughter.
I'm gonna direct it.
Should I give like asshole laughter? Cause I can do them.
Do you have Zoom?
Yes, that's what I was saying. But I was just saying that
You
I
have
want to be.
Zoom meeting ID?
It's in
I
the
do.
group
It's in
chat.
the group chat.
Yeah, but there's like a whole chain thing that came up on my thing. No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this one.
I can be here. I'm just gonna go get some quick McDonald's and come back.
Okay.
So just
So we
wait.
may have to start without me, but I can come in and
yeah.
then log
Are
in.
you on right now?
No problem.
Yeah, hit join without
Just
video.
to update you, so I'm gonna head out and I'll be back.
Because you don't want the video, right?
No, I do, right?
We don't need to see you're gonna be on that camera.
Okay, so why do you have that right there?
Because Nick is only gonna be able to see me.
Mine.
You're gonna be able to see Nick up there.
Okay, so me call.
But with C-Hack joining, like you can also use your camera on the
You
Zoom
could
call
if
if
you
you
want
want.
him to see you, but
It's
Like,
it
is
was
he trying to
more.
give him the
It's
word?
mainly just for you to be able to hear what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna just hear it, and then I might get irritated. I'm gonna high key get irritated. I know it.
But you
your
gotta-
mic is always hot.
You gotta mute your Zoom
gotta
mic.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I'm about to. So call
But
over
that mic
internet.
is always
Call over
hot.
internet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, call over internet and then
And-
hit the little mute in the bottom left so that your mic is off.
For sure. Got you.
Is this
Ooh,
confirmed,
I
by
can
the way?
hear-
Is he?
I can hear
is
me
he,
on the
Yeah.
end though.
He knows
8
what's up.
8 p.m.
Okay.
is the
What
time.
happened with him like complaining about not being on the podcast?
I don't know.
He's
He's
just-
being a fucking bitch.
he was
still.
just
Like, look at my-
confused?
look, I don't know. Look at my fucking.
But he is a bitch.
I'm trying to roll a blunt real quick, Barney, because he's already gonna get on my nerves.
Look at the way this.
But yeah, if you look at
showing.
a
showing the
post I
shit
think I
out
made on
this.
my wall. Oh no, he tagged me in
Broccoli
something, so you won't
popper.
see it. Never mind. But basically, he was like, "So it was supposed to be me coming on your podcast, then it turned to a Zoom call." And I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck do you think is happening? This Zoom call is on the podcast. You're not coming to the studio. Social distancing wouldn't allow it, and neither would Cool Hands C-Hacks. Cool Hands."
For sure. That's on the set.
That's on 4 or 3 or whatever the fuck number.
Neither of them. It's my sweat rag for today though. Figure it's better than a napkin, right?
Hmm?
I figured it's better than a napkin.
You ever had this kind?
Mhm.
That's not my favorite.
This is the one that. Oh no, it's not medium, but I figured it was because of
Yeah.
the package.
Right.
I've been grabbing them though, because I thought they were medium. Some
I
of
don't-
them actually say medium.
I don't like these ones.
I actually don't mind. They just don't. They don't have the sweet ones no more. I never see. But
If you want some, if you want sweets, let me know. I have the homie send them up.
aren't bad. These right here. These aren't bad.
I was gonna see if you tried those yet.
They're not bad at all. I got them today because RJ had them over the weekend, and he was like, "Yo, not for nothing." And
But it's Fronto King, right?
it's like, I think it's like a thing off of something, but like these are way better than the other ones. Like, I mean, check it out. I'm not saying they're way better than the ones that we usually get, but they're like good. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'll just grab one.
you smell it.
Mhm.
You smell it and everything. They're not like nothing. I like mine, bro. But yeah, sometimes these have this like discoloration spots on them and it
Yeah.
weirds me out. Like it's a real leaf, like nigga, like maple leaf, like in the fall and shit.
It is a maple leaf.
But
I mean, a real leaf.
Okay, so not a maple leaf. Definitely not a maple leaf. That would be crazy.
I've actually been following this fucking thing on Twitter. Some bitch be rolling the weirdest blunt. She put like weed,
Rose petals and shit.
rose, and mugwort
What?
Have you ever seen the
in a hemp blunt wrap.
you do the lavender petals or whatever?
Yeah, she put crushed up rose petals, mugwort.
Oh, that sounds fire.
Easy.
I wish we had made him a title card.
That is cake. What kind of cake do it? What kind of cake
Wedding
was it?
cake.
Wedding cake.
Yo, now I'm tight. Now I'm tight. I left shit at the house.
Why would you ever do that?
Not really.
Can't leave home without it.
I've been big high. Just bring the coffee.
Yeah, my bottle and shows, I appreciate it. He was like, yo, got you. It was a big hot. I go in the car, I didn't really and I couldn't smell it, so I was like, yo, whatever he gave me is really not that loud. Cause like usually.
Oh, that's what you were calling the coffee grounds?
And then.
I thought you really put coffee grounds in your L earlier, and I was like, yo, this nigga is tripping.
No, dog. So like, I looked at the bag. I looked at the bag and I was like, what the fuck did he give me? And he was bagging it up next to the Keurig machine. So I don't know. I was like, this nigga just fucking give me coffee grounds, bro. I was like, yo, that's strange as shit. Like,
I'm a smoker.
I was like, yeah. I was like, yo, he's high as shit right now. And then I had to call him and confirm, like, D, yo, you might have just gave me a little bit of Folgers or something like that, bro, because this is not it. And then I analyzed it. I was like, oh shit, this might be hash. But while I was on the phone with him, and he was like, nah, it's hash. And I was like, I thought this nigga fuck around and give me moist coffee grounds and shit. Nonetheless, I sprinkled a little dab of Duya. I rolled up an ignorant L with my girl, and I put.
Yo, I rolled up a ignorant blunt the other night before I got on a boat, and your boy is scared of boats.
Dog, I understand.
See what I'm saying? You should be doing it to yourself, and it's crazy.
Yeah, nah, yo, that's the crazy shit, though. Because you be thinking, like, it's going to calm you down, but really, in all realism, it's just...
Yeah, in all reality, I was like...
Everything worse. You're just overthinking it.
The
now.
coffee
Like,
grounds had me like... Wow, wow.
Yeah, that's that high that you can hear.
Yeah. Holy shit. When I can hear the high, it's like, nah, this is too much. This is way too fucking much.
I kept saying, this is not groovy. Shorty didn't
This
get
is
it.
not cool. This is not cool. I can hear it. I'm
Yo,
looking at myself.
To be honest, though.
I'm looking at myself being way too
honest,
high
though,
right now, and it's terrible.
The audio hallucinations is a normal thing for me now. So really, like, when I start, I'm telling you, the first one I put in there, I was like, all right, cool. When I came in the house, and I was like, the whole earth was like. I was like, why can't I get my feet right?
The first time I put something in, I overdid it too, and I was like,
why can't I get my feet
Nah,
right?
I came in, I closed the door, and like I was in the car for way too long smoking this L, and I'm like, damn, this shit lasted forever. It made the L go slower too, so like I'm like, fuck. I watched 2 episodes of whatever I was watching, which is probably some like battle rap interviews and shit.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's like 40 minutes I was in the car. Windows up. I didn't even realize I did myself in because I usually crack the window. I got so high off the rip.
When you
I
don't
kept the
crack
window,
the window?
like that. I was just in that bitch. Totally like, and then it was just like out of body experience. I was outside the car, tapping on the window like,
Derek,
nigga,
check your mic.
nigga, get out the car. I got into the house.
You been knowing what it is you've been knowing.
Got in the house.
hey, it's your boy, Showtime.
Let's get.
The real
Am I too
Showtime.
close? Am I good? No, you're good. Yeah,
All my niggas
figured.
All my niggas about that action.
This is a good distance for me
What
because
up?
like you know
You
what I'm
hear
saying. It allowed me to get
You
closer
got me?
to you, but also
Honestly,
too
I might
because
hit
of
this-
because of
I
the
might hit this
projection of
right
my
here, you
voice
know,
and
this
you know
whole
what I'm
thing right
saying.
here, you know
Plus
what I mean,
like you got me sounding like what I sound like in regular life, but on the camera. But
I really
way
don't
better.
like the sound of my
You know
voice.
what I'm saying?
And when I hear it on the show,
Could've
like, when he
fooled me.
puts clips, when he puts clips, it fucking sucks because I'm like, oh yeah, I really hate the sound of my voice.
Why?
I never, even when I have my podcast, I never
Dude,
listen back to the shows because
your
I
voice
don't like
is-
my voice. I don't like it recorded. It doesn't.
Yo,
I
that
don't
cool
think
hand-
I sound like. I don't think like I sound like what I sound like.
They say that if you put one
Wow.
finger in one ear,
That's what you're gonna sound like.
that you can hear what your own voice sounds like a bit better.
But is that? Do you think that's true?
I think it works.
Yeah.
It
Do
definitely
you
changes
do you
the sound
think
a bit.
you sound like what you sound like?
I didn't, but I've been recording my voice for 20 years now, so it's like
I know exactly.
I
I know
got-
exactly what I
I
sound
used
like.
to feel exactly like you. If I heard myself or saw a video of myself,
Yeah.
I wanted to vomit. Like it was the worst. But
Barney,
you,
is there
dude, your
any-
voice is great.
You have a sultry ass
For
voice.
not for nothing, but like yeah, your
should
voice is
sell
great. That's why I made that Cool Hand
Cool
C
Hand
Hack
C-Hack?
clip. It's
Was
so
it
good.
No, those clips are fucking awesome. But that's the reason why I've been rekindling my
Yeah,
my
yeah,
hate
yeah.
for my own voice because I'm like these are actually pretty good. I was like.
Great pants too.
That's good. You just got a little fuzz around you. You see that? It's
I'm okay with
whatever.
the fuzz. That's my fucking Dragon Ball Z aura.
It
That's
looks
my
like you're
chi.
fucking. It looks like you're on fire.
That's my chi leveling up.
Yeah, this man's going super.
Are you guys going to take your smoke
Oh
break?
wait.
Go take your-
Where's the? I'll put the little light behind you.
Yo, can we get some flour for your spices?
Yo, I just need y'all to go take your smoke break so we can
Do
get
you
started.
need to smoke something because
No. Fam, if I smoke something, if I smoke something, I'm telling you, we will. This podcast will not get done tonight.
all right.
You saying it's canceled?
So can we
Yo, because there's mad shit we gotta talk about too, and we gotta talk to Nick Lanza. So come on,
Nick
fam.
Lanza. do we got a USB C that I can like a long one anywhere in here?
Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fix it. Look at that. Just put a little light behind you. That's all you needed. Be worthy. All right, are you guys taking a smoke break?
The invisible man on these bitches. Invisible man on
No,
these
you're not.
hoes.
We can see you.
Little bits of invisibility.
I'm a little bit invisible on these
Don't follow. What is it? Peer pressure.
I thought you were talking to me. Don't
Barney,
follow
are we gonna
no
have
wild
a
bullshit,
countdown?
no.
Are you going to Barney? You going for a smoke break?
Nope.
Are we gonna have a countdown?
Yep.
you know what it is. I'm sore.
Sore?
Right.
Yeah.
And like being dry and sticky, that's no whatsoever.
Yeah, I hear that.
Alright, I need a smooth power source. This is get your attention.
Why'd you wait till we leave to play music?
What?
Y'all whack for that. Wait until we leave to play some music.
What do you say about Nick Lanza?
Like Nanza?
What?
What?
What'd you say?
His pussy thing.
His pussy stinks.
Like Nanza, his pussy thing.
How do you know this?
His mom told me.
His mom told you? When did you talk to his mom? No, he not Rick Moranis. His dad looks like the dad from American Pie.
He looks like a mix of both those niggas because he wears the glasses and he got that weird old look. He's got a big forehead. And his teeth definitely got that.
Damn, Barney's coming out there. I might as well come out there.
Oh, look, now y'all just gonna. Now we gotta get out. I mean, it's not a camper. It's just a. It's an apartment. It's not a camper. This is a studio. Studio apartment, nigga. I was thinking in the back, but yeah, studio. My closet is back there right now.
Check.
How you gonna check by yourself?
Yo. Sitting inside downtown Pittsburgh, waiting for these niggas to come inside. They finna smoke.
Wow, are you giving us bars right now? Yeah. Are you battling us?
Live inside the Zen Studios, listen to lo-fi. I'm too high. I've been smoking on coffee grounds. Show, look around. I'm right around the corner.
I'm doing that. Yeah. I know, I can't even hear the beat though.
Wait, you guys can't hear this?
I can, like, a little bit. Oh, this is super easy to...
Yeah, you guys all out there just having a smoke break without me? This is weird.
I think iPhone is a good look. Look for this one. Yo, this is nigga Derek in stereo.
Yo. What it do, my guys? Oh, wait, hold on. What's up, players?
What up, nigga?
There it is. bars?
Where's all the today? I got bars all day. Eric just kicking in the coffee shop. Showtime about to talk to the fucking cop. He had got his whole handbag with just sitting in the whip in my crib kick bag. The beat goes off the devil.
We have an internal call. This is the Internal Revenue Service. Because we internally having calls about revenue and the services that we provide. Talk to them. Oh.
Mad revenue. Like we got internal mother.
Why would you talk about getting internal on his mother?
That's awesome.
Yo, I don't appreciate your
Conquering the mother. That father your host style. If you fuck a person's mom, that's like the ultimate love. Like you killed that nigga. Like it's over. You can't say shit to a nigga. Fuck your mom.
like if you did it on purpose, like out of spite.
Unless you LeBron James and you can sick the Illuminati on him. Oh yeah, and ruin the nigga's whole life.
But didn't LeBron do that already?
Yeah. Don't fuck niggas' moms. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter. I'll have the last laugh, really, because I'll murder you. Like, I will fucking kill you, murder you. You can't live knowing how.
Barney, what time is it? Oh, Barney's out there.
He's in the bathroom. He's blowing that shit up. Whatever kind of sandwich he had, he's in there fucking it up.
Yeah.
It looked like it had mayonnaise. Not a mayonnaise, it looked like an extra. And it looked like little chunks like coleslaw. That was a dairy sandwich. You have coleslaw?
No.
Tartar sauce.
No.
Ew.
Yo,
Lettuce, tomato, funnel up fish.
Yo, my man, like literally, you come in here eating fucking chopped butt cheek, and then you want to talk about like
Man,
like
I
an overly
ate my car today, so nobody talks about my swine.
and then now all of a sudden, like, oh, you overanalyzing somebody else's meal.
A whole ass sandwich, which was a sandwich made of chopped pork.
Bro, it was nasty.
But Derek said it smelled like asshole.
Bro, it smelled terrible.
Because it's like eating glizzies. World class glizzy goldberg. Glizzy goblin.
The glizzy goblin.
You call that nigga the throat shit. Glizzy goldberg. That Sean there. He called him the jaw shit. I was like, nigga, don't ever call me. Yo, this is a group chat one.
King Master, yo, so where'd you put my little phone stand at?
Where I put what?
My little phone stand at.
You got it, nigga. You got it. Don't show that, nigga. I need this. Daisy in my car.
All right, let's go. Wait, I'm taking it. good.
You've been talking to him. I've been recording.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I've been recording for.
Yo, well let's put the timer on. Let's do this.
The SoundCloud is wicked loud. So
Yeah, it's popping. It popped on me a couple times. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. We can't use a lot of what we just said.
no problem. I normally leave that entirely up to you.
Yeah, no, we can't. Nah, for sure. They were talking about internally inside Lance's mom. Like he was talking crazy on the way.
No, what I'm saying is like,
smoke session.
yeah,
What
word.
you
'Cause
say?
his car is tapped. This nigga's car is tapped.
You guys brought the tap with you. What you
Nah, he has a
mean?
wire in his car.
My fucking microphone, I pointed out where it was, and he's like, wire in here?
I was like, Crips don't snitch. Don't trip.
What's up?
Is that a Gucci wallet stand thing?
No. Yes.
Where is it?
Right here.
Oh yeah.
I was like, okay. Well,
What's up? What happened? I have a Gucci. I have a Gucci wallet.
No, I do not have a Gucci wallet. I have a wallet made by Guess.
It is the brand.
He's got a wallet. It's like Guess.
Yeah, well.
I just did.
Oh well.
Levi?
My wallet is made by Levi.
Struzes. I got it.
Woo! Back at it. Yo, listen, cause I didn't have time. I didn't have time to like really set nothing up today or do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all came out here smelling like the hot loud pack. Yo, it's good. Yo, the front. I always forget the Fronto smoke smell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how it smells in the.
He has great air conditioning in there.
No, I was just.
It's very nice. It's very regulated. Should I just keep switching
This
it
is
up?
why this solo shot. This is why this is.
Oh,
Barney.
I got you.
This is why this is important right here. This right here. This is. All right,
I didn't know you had your controller up.
Oh, of course I do.
Wait, Barney, you know how to.
Ready to go.
Hey.
World class. Yo,
Do you want control over whether Nick Lanzer is up or not?
world class busy go.
Yeah, I mean it's up to you.
Or you want
Red Bull. It's up to you. I'll take all the control possible.
Yo, why am I hearing looped audio?
Cause I'm on whatchamacallit.
No, I got it.
Too.
In yeah.
No. It's me.
Nah, I can hear myself in here.
You got the red and the blue on today, and the white T-shirt. You mad American?
Who, me? Who you talking about, me?
He is a real American.
This is not real life. Red Bull is not good for your heart, cuz.
You want some Red Bull?
You heard what I said.
Yo, what's that orange ass Powerade over there?
Oh, it's white.
I was gonna see which one I wanted to wear, which one would look better.
It's white.
Why did you have orange?
Oh,
I get it.
Because of the cold.
Oh, so my glasses do or is this the reflection? I can't tell.
Glizzy Gopher.
Is this reflection or see-through? That's pretty dope though.
I think I'm hotter than this. I don't know which glasses I need to wear.
Oh, when are we starting?
Merrick, do you have Zoom on your phone?
I don't know.
Can someone with Zoom on their phone, like go into a different room or down the hall and check if the sound connection and everything is working? Just like participate in the call, but from another area, real quick.
So just turn your sound on.
Anyone who's on the Zoom, not me, because I need to be. Just check it this end.
Okay, can you hear me?
No.
I'm supposed to need to be
Wait, so do I have to turn on my mic? On the
Just one of you, like go
Yeah,
take
I'm
your
on.
phone into another area and join the Zoom call and just try and chat with me.
I'm on the Zoom.
Okay, sweet. So what can you see and are we hearing you?
If you're showing my screen's not set up right now.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can we see your camera? I'm gonna ask you to start video. Word
Jimmy.
and
Doors open that I've never seen before. So
there we go. Okay, you are.
it's getting a little
Your
creepy.
video's coming up, and let's check it into Zoom. Okay, there you are. C-Hack, just talk for a little bit.
Yo, what it do? What it do? Can you hear me?
Yep. Okay. Oh, looks good. You can come back. Thank you very much.
All right, cool. It was creepy.
You need it?
No, I mean if you're using it, then I don't need it.
I don't think we have a long one, unfortunately.
Okay, because I'm just charging my.
That's
phone
what she
at
said.
30% right now.
Wait, you need what do you need?
Here.
A long USB-C.
USB-C.
Here.
I don't have any USB-Cs.
Thank you, Craig.
What we can do, show is there's the outlet behind this. We can have it plugged in behind the couch.
iPhone.
I'm gonna have my phone in front of me right there
Oh,
on that tripod.
What? Yeah, please. Yeah. You're not gonna have that tripod up during the show, right?
Just for the Zoom call.
Just for the Zoom call, but I was just gonna lay my phone down. Like I'm just.
Oh.
Lay me down.
I'm gonna lay you down.
That's not what she said to me.
Your body, oh, your body, oh. Ready to make a podcast.
Yeah, let's do this.
Don't stop.
Yo, what do we start? What are we starting with? Does anybody know? Like, are we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about Kanye. We're gonna talk about Roger Stone. We're gonna talk about August Alsina dropping this joint.
Hang on a second.
R.I.P. Naya Rivera. R.I.P. all the people who've been out here still getting killed and dying.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yo,
I got
Barney,
it.
that
I got it.
tripod is right there, right now.
Why are you yelling?
Yes.
And it's out of the shot, yeah.
You can see it, right?
Can you see it?
Is orange the glasses on wrong?
I don't know what color are you going.
I feel like this is cool.
Yeah.
I feel like it's important that we record all of this, which is a good thing that we are.
I don't understand why people just don't help me right now.
Yeah, orange.
Orange.
For sure.
Thank you, man. Yo, Mary,
Oh.
I need a real orange.
Oh, I was yellow.
No, I'm good, thank you.
No, I'm saying
Oh,
me.
but it's because
Orange.
everything
yeah,
in here
totally.
is being fed.
Mary, do you want to get in on the shot?
I can.
Need some more help.
I had to
sorry,
crop
I
it.
didn't
I had to
know.
crop it up a bunch because maybe you can't.
Yeah, I feel like I watched your hand pour mad Red Bull in here. It wasn't.
There's just that like a little line there, but it doesn't matter.
I don't need to be in the shot. I can, be
That's for the
available,
West
but
sandwich.
I don't mind just sitting
Color.
on the floor kind of out
Okay.
of the way. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually.
Yo,
You
It's
got
up to
a
you.
curl
You can,
behind
you can still
Oh.
sit right there if you want, and I'll just crop.
this
you out of
that
the
little
I think I'll actually be more comfortable on the
Espartame.
floor in this case, but thank you.
Okay.
Casey, you alright over there?
You're still in the shot, Merrick.
No, he's not.
No,
Oh, now he is.
I am. Oh.
All right, guys.
Orange is definitely.
So what are we starting with?
Is it Lick Nanza already?
I mean, basically, pretty
Yeah,
much.
pretty much.
What time is it right now?
7:45.
Did you set up Restream?
No. Oh no.
Sorry. That's what it sounds like every time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what my fart just went.
Do you see what we were saying? Like that's why it's so funny to us. Oh yeah, this is dope. So you guys can actually hear me now.
Yeah.
This is how it should be. I know it sucks to have headphones, but
I can always hear.
even if we have like in-ear, yeah, but
I can
it's
definitely
better
always.
like this.
I can definitely always hear you.
This kind of is kind of cool, low key. Though.
I don't like having the headphones on.
I wish I had bigger, respectful ones because I feel like a bitch.
Yours aren't even connected, are they? To us.
No, his
Just
is
the
connected
Zoom
separately,
call.
but he can
Oh,
still
you're
hear
listening
us
to the
'cause he's
Zoom
in the
call.
Zoom.
That's crazy.
You feel me?
Should I tell Lick Nanza to push it back to 8:15?
Fam.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just tell him to be ready, but we're probably gonna be a little bit late because we normally run behind the schedule a little bit.
That's gonna give him flame. You know, man. That's gonna
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, no, let's
So
just
be
keep it 8
like,
o'clock.
look at you guys.
Let's just keep it 8
Being
o'clock.
normal. You.
Yo, I told you, yo, you do not Roger Stone me, my nigga.
Who's Roger Stone? I'm just kidding.
Episode 7. I think I had a great title for this, but it doesn't matter because you hear it's episode 7, season 3, etc., etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? It's been like oh, sorry, not you, player. It's been like a solid like 2, 3. Listen, since May 28th, riots and rallies in Louisville have continued to keep going on because Breonna Taylor's murderers still have not been arrested. Crazy thing how that works, right?
Yeah, weird.
It's
you guys
weird.
you see the pictures of him like vacationing?
Yeah. Oh, he just, you know
Chilling
what I'm
on the
saying?
beach?
Just having a regular ass life. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It's
kinda
cool.
better than regular ass life because he's not going to work and getting paid. Like
He not getting arrested for murder.
not getting arrested for murder. Like literally killed somebody.
Kind of think that might be a good idea.
Yeah, like you could
Took their life from them.
Yo, it's showtime, yo.
Yo, you know what it is. You've been knowing what it does.
Uncle C-Hack.
You know I'm here.
We're here at the Zindan Studios.
Mr. Nanza is in the Zoom call.
Oh, we
Word.
got a special, not a very special guest actually.
Not even at all.
I don't even know if it's a guest. I told you about this situation
VSG.
last week. We're gonna talk to the ops tonight. I gotta put these headphones on so I can hear what he's saying. I think he can hear me.
Not yet. You want me to unmute it so we can bring him in?
No, wait,
Nah,
just
he's
wait.
not even there
Yeah,
yet.
he's not there. All right, so before we get started, let me you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have like a little moment that we talk to so all right.
The opposition.
So
It's
basically, like
that.
you know what I'm saying, if you haven't tuned into the past episodes of the Daddy Doe Show, the YDD Show, it could be the Daddy Doe Show too. It's all the same. You know what I'm saying? You've been knowing. Then you know that each week we've been coming in here, especially since season 3, and we've been discussing like how difficult it's been in facing some of your adversaries or some of the people who are the quote unquote opposition, especially in these trying times. Like with Black Lives Matter, with black people, black children still getting killed, with all the things that are going on in the world, from politics to just regular insensitivity towards I don't know, whatever. Anyways, so we've been trying to give some of these people who have been like, you know what I'm saying, little thumb warriors on all social media platforms. Like we're trying to give them like little platforms, and we're trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's actually talk about it. Because
Step out from behind the keyboard.
yeah, because
Right.
text in all the comments and going back and forth, you can somehow lose
You can lose everything.
yeah, like all the context, all the feeling, all the, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be taking it and reading it into an emotion that does not exist within the context of text.
Yeah, so basically, if y'all follow me in real life, y'all know how I give it up on my Facebook feed. When I'm giving it up the way I do, I have one major detractor. Can we bring the audio up in that Zoom call, Barney? Because
Yeah.
so
Let me unmute this guy, and Nick should be able to hear us now.
Hey.
I'm gonna ask him to unmute himself so we can hear him. See how that goes.
So yeah, anyway, when I'm giving it up the way I do online, I have like one major detractor, and we're gonna have him on the show today to find out like what's the deal, what's really going on, how you really feeling. Like, let's talk about these things, not behind the keyboard. So hey, Nick, can you hear us?
Yep. You hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
We got Nick Lanza.
Loud and clear. Your video's coming through too. Welcome to the YDD Show.
Yo, so basically, this whole thing stems from a conversation that was happening online. You wanted to like really talk about it, so we figured we could really talk about it right here. It's people are here, you're here, we're here. Let's find out how we really feeling about some of these things that are going on. I guess like I don't even know where to really begin because we disagree about so many things. Even though like I think that.
Can you agree on that?
Yeah, we can agree. We can agree that we disagree on most things.
I think a lot we do agree on.
I mean, there are things that we agree on, like criminals.
At the core of a lot of things we agree, maybe how we perceive them and how we view things have a little bit of a different. But I think at the core of things we agree on over 90%.
I mean, I feel like we disagree on way more than that. But my thing is, I think that what we agree on is that criminals should be prosecuted. Criminals should pay for what they do. And I think that's one area we can find common ground on.
Absolutely.
Another, I think one thing that we're like pretty far apart on is I think like the way, whether we want it to or not, race plays into a lot of things, especially the topics that you and I choose to discuss and the sides of those discussions that we are on.
Sure.
So I mean, I guess I guess let's begin at the beginning of what everybody will remember. I think we've had it out a few times about Ahmaud Arbery, especially, and what happened down there. And I think that what's happening currently with those neighbors being charged with the crimes they're being charged with, I think is appropriate, because I don't know at what point citizens of Georgia become deputized when they see a crime happen to the point where they are able to use deadly force on somebody. And me and you have never been able to come to an agreement on that. I think Ahmaud Arbery should not be dead. And where do you fall on that? Do you fall in the same place, or has new information changed your perspective of that?
I'd prefer for any criminal to do time and have to actually suffer. A lot of what's going on now, and they're just getting let out because of COVID, and it's all nonsense, and then they're recommitting crimes. But at the end of the day, situations are different in different places, so you got to understand where they're coming from. Georgia's a stand your ground state. He was at the house previously. The owner told the neighbor, if you see anyone on the security cameras, call these guys. He was a former cop. What happened prior to the video, we don't know. Was he being chased? Come to find out, I guess the third guy was somehow involved. I don't know what the conversation was between the father, son, and the third vehicle, or the second vehicle. My view is that, first of all, he wasn't out for a jog. He was trespassing.
Okay. That notwithstanding, where do you fall on, should those three dudes, two dudes, whichever dude, one person pulled the trigger? Do you think that one person was justified in pulling the trigger on somebody not on their own property, not on the neighbor's property?
When you run to the right side of a truck and you confront someone that's if you split the truck down the middle, the interaction occurred further to the left than the right. He went to the right, the son was on the left. Once there's physical altercation in a stand your ground state, yes, you have the right to protect yourself or anyone around you. So.
But he went to the right and
then the interaction happened further to the left of the middle of the truck, correct?
Okay, so but at what point are these three allowed, or where is their legal right to detain another citizen?
Were they detaining him though?
Were they not?
I mean, he ran towards the truck.
He was being chased by the truck.
No, the truck was ahead of him with father and son.
Okay.
So he ran towards them, correct? Can we agree on that?
Sure. In that instance, yeah. But
if I see two, I don't care what color they are. If I see two people that I had interaction with the previous week, the son left the previous week to go get a weapon and came back. I don't know, if I see two people, whether they're black, white, purple, or green, I'm probably not running towards them, knowing that they got guns.
I mean, sure. I don't think I would run toward them either.
I mean, the
but
father was
so you're saying at that, so you're presuming at that point, the truck wouldn't have turned and followed him had he run the other way. You think that he could have just?
The truck was stopped. I don't know what vehicle the person filming was in.
You think that they wouldn't have followed? It would have been over if he would have went the other way.
Well, we don't know, right?
Right. Okay,
so I'm not gonna make any presumptions.
I mean, I guess my question still wasn't answered. At what point do you think it was appropriate for them to have killed a person in the street?
As soon as Ahmaud Arbery started assaulting his son, when he went towards him and was the aggressor.
So you're saying chasing somebody down for a fight doesn't make you the aggressor?
Again, they didn't chase him down. They were ahead of him. You can't chase someone from the front.
You can't get ahead of a person running in a vehicle that's driving?
I mean, is that what happened? We don't know. So we're just going to speculate. But again, if I see standing in a truck, I'm not going to run.
Isn't your position from an equal place of speculation?
Is it possible?
Well, no. Isn't your position only supported from an equal position of speculation?
Sure.
Okay. So we can agree. So we can agree on. We can agree on that.
We agree.
And we can agree that citizens shouldn't kill each other, right?
Well.
So anyway, I started blasting.
In Massachusetts, no, but Georgia's a stand your ground state.
Okay.
So if we want to talk about the laws and we want to write a bill and change those laws, I'm open to those conversations. But
yeah, I'm certainly open for changing laws and
sure.
That is exactly where I'm coming from. All this other extra shit.
But right now, Georgia's a stand your ground state. So if you are a threat, or if you are a threat.
So I just want it to be noted, guys, that we can go to Georgia and we can go cause a ruckus, and as long as somebody comes at us, we can kill them.
Well, they weren't causing a ruckus, though. That's
dead in
subjective.
the street.
That's subjective.
There's also a huge thing about people not fighting fair, people not shooting the fair ones. Besides the fact that gun laws and stuff like that are, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, nobody wants to fight, Craig.
But that's what I'm saying, and so part of what this was said was that, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, you feel like it was justified once he started assaulting the son, but the son and or the two people, rather, they felt more threatened to use a gun and shoot a man than be like, yo, nah, we can take him together, son. And father, like, son, let's take him together. Now, father, son, let's you know what I'm saying, like.
But I mean, at what point does it become him?
Then it's two racist white guys in Georgia beat up a black guy out for a jog. I mean, it's the same. The narrative's not going to change.
It does matter, but he's alive. But he's alive to have for all the speculation that we're having about, like, what's he right. You now have there's less speculation on what happened. Matter of fact, this is probably now not a story.
We get 3 sides of the story in a video, and in the video we see.
Well, just to make one thing clear, the video was released by the person who took it.
Yeah.
To prove that they were justified in what they did.
But I don't see the justification.
Which I believe he was wrong in.
I think a lot of things are happening right now because of the state of the country, and that these things in a vacuum may not be how they were. I mean,
so you're saying that you think the only reason that the charges are actually being brought is because of the state of things?
100%.
Okay.
Same exact. And if we want to stick with Georgia, you assault a cop and steal his taser and shoot it at him, you should probably get shot too.
Is a taser a lethal weapon?
Yes. Yeah. Actually, it's defined as a lethal weapon. Cops just got charged with attempted murder for pulling people out of a car and using taser on them. So we can call it six one, half dozen the other, but it is.
All right.
You can't
get
charged.
How many times can a taser be discharged?
One, and on the other end, say it's not one. So, like I said, I'm fine with whatever the standard wants to be, but it can't be a double standard.
Do you know how many times a taser can be discharged?
How many times?
Yeah.
I don't know. 8, 9.
8, 9. Okay. I'm just.
Do you know that 2 years ago?
I'm curious because I don't know the answer.
I don't know if they're all different. I don't know. 2 years ago, just had the anniversary of a funeral. A Massachusetts cop instead of detained someone, had a rock thrown at him. The guy pulled his gun out of his holster, shot him dead 9 times, and then an old woman, 77 years old, was out looking at her window, and he also killed her. So, I mean, is a rock a deadly weapon? Probably less so than a taser. And if you're willing to assault a cop after a 45-minute civil conversation where you don't even know where you were, what you were drinking. At first, he had a margarita, and then he had whatever. He said he doesn't even drink margaritas. 45 minutes. They got to go. That's the biggest problem is we got to go through 45 minutes of nonsense to prove later in court that this guy was wasted behind the wheel. Mm-hmm. You're sleeping. You ordered your food at Wendy's and you fell asleep.
But they didn't do any piece of their public service duty with getting him home or calling a ride or any of that, regardless of.
You're supposed to no. If you drive drunk, you DUI.
Listen, there are plenty of people who I knew, like for sure, who get passed off on all.
That's fine.
That's fine. But no, it's not. But it's not. But it's not fine, and it's not just the one off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not fine that people aren't held accountable for their DUIs, and people do have, you know what I'm saying, varying levels of degrees when it is a DUI. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, like the law.
Yeah, but that's across the board. I mean, you drive by a cop.
It's not across the board, and that's the difference. That's where, like, a lot of the things that happen is not across the board.
The only reason he was going to get arrested for a DUI is because he was black.
It's not about him getting arrested. No, it's that there are multiple people who have been in this scenario,
same situation,
right? Like coming home from a party and just being drunk and falling asleep, right. And the cop being good people and letting you, like, hey, you sure you don't got a buddy or somebody?
Yeah, but is that good people?
You need to do your thing.
No, but I'm just.
Cops don't have to be good people. They have no obligation to be good people, but they do have an obligation to uphold the law, right?
Right, but
correct.
Letting someone go is not upholding the law.
Okay, so notwithstanding, I don't care if they let him go. I would have preferred if he had been arrested and booked and brought downtown to the station.
They tried
to. So what were you doing for 45 minutes? If he's drunk and wasted, what were you doing for 45 minutes?
You didn't watch the video?
Why am I gonna watch a video of another black person getting killed in the street? Like is that enjoyable?
I don't think we should talk about situations if everyone's not gonna be well informed.
I watched the video up until he started running. Which again, to the point,
Well,
is
that
that
was 45. So okay,
for,
so you
but
watched
45. So what were you?
minutes.
So what was going on for 45 minutes that you could not put him in the back of a vehicle?
Because in order to get someone prosecuted for a DUI, they need to have all the video evidence of proving that he was wasted. So they're asking him a million questions. Why do you think they said, "What'd you have to drink today? What county are you in? What'd you have to drink today? Oh wait, you didn't have a margarita? An hour, 15 minutes ago it was a margarita. Now it was this. No, I don't even like margaritas." That's the problem with our society, is we got to pander to criminals.
But also we have to have
instead of showing up there with a video saying, "Hey," because
how many times,
right?
How many times do you think police bring in combative suspects?
What's that?
How many times do you think the police bring in combative suspects? I'd wager a lot.
Sure.
Right. So I think that it's the duty of the police to be able and prepared for dealing with a combative suspect in a way
Combative and stealing a taser are two different things. No.
Why was he in a position to steal the taser?
Because he assaulted a cop.
He is.
Were there multiple officers on the scene?
Assaulting a cop is combative?
Yeah.
Assaulting a cop is definitely combative. I would say. I would say for sure that is a combative suspect. With multiple police on the scene, they should have the training, and if they don't, I think that speaks to a problem that we do need to address in this country, which is the rampant underpreparedness of the police.
So if two cops pull over Shaq, they're supposed to be able to detain him if he goes off.
I mean,
listen. I listen. I watched a video of a guy that was literally having a seizure, and then you know what I'm saying, like, 6 cops ran to the rescue of a dude who's having a seizure, and the cop on top of him punched him in the face. Sorry, no, hold on. You got to be detained though.
They were just trying to put him into a hold for
safety. It didn't. To be honest, it didn't seem like in the time while they were trying to get the evidence that he was drunk or not, that he was being combative up until a certain point.
Which situation are we speaking of?
The Rayshard Brooks situation.
So for 45 minutes, they had to question him. They tried to detain him and say, "Sir, you're under arrest."
How do you question somebody for 45 minutes and try to detain? You got 45 minutes of questions in. Now we're gonna try to detain you. But during the 45 minutes while you're sitting there, that is not detainment. You sat there peacefully. You answered our questions as drunk and as wasted that you were for 45 minutes. But then after those 45 minutes were over, now you are no longer able to be detained.
Why?
So why? But why?
Why can you not be detained after 45 minutes of them proving that you were intoxicated?
No,
because you should have already been because if they already proved
he should have already been aware.
He should have already been aware.
Handcuff. We can.
He should.
As soon as you're detained, you are allowed to be put into handcuffs.
Yep.
Right.
100%.
So then you'd be complaining that he was cuffed right away and wasn't given.
No, I would be happy because he would be alive. I feel like that's where our disconnect is, because you care more. You seem to care more about protecting the police's rights.
Wait. It is not guaranteed that they put him in cuffs and that he'd still be alive based on how other situations have been going.
Also true. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You could have cuffed him right out the bat, and he does the same thing.
No, he doesn't do the same thing if he's cuffed.
I don't think that it. I think it would be more difficult.
No. If he's cuffed, yes, he can't assault a cop and takes his taser.
Okay.
But if they tried to cuff him as soon as they pulled him over, or as soon as they arrived on scene, how are you going to say that it's a guarantee that he wouldn't have tried to assault them and run and steal their taser?
There isn't a guarantee. The question is which of those two is a more likely to end up with a positive
I think everyone
situation.
would prefer that he was put into handcuffs, but it doesn't matter if it was 45 minutes or 45 seconds.
It does matter.
It does.
It does matter. Because you're saying that they tried to detain him after 45 minutes of questioning.
We're talking about semantics.
No, it's not.
No.
But this is the semantics is what people are getting killed over.
They tried to arrest him. They tried to handcuff him.
And the semantics is what people are getting killed over.
Okay, so let's get back to the original question. If they tried to cuff him, cuff, arrest,
right? Detain, cuff, arrest, whatever.
45 seconds versus 45 minutes. Is there any guarantee that situation plays out any differently?
No, but you're asking the wrong question. It's not about a guarantee. You can't guarantee anything in these hypothetical situations.
The probability of him being alive skyrockets.
It's a question of probabilities.
Why? Hold on. Why?
Why do police officers put you in? Wait. No. Actually, no. Let me correct myself. Let me stop. The cops, when I've been pulled over and I've been put into handcuffs, it's listen, we want to detain you. Am I under arrest? No, you are not under arrest. We're detaining you for your safety and our safety.
Correct.
This happens. So again, to my question, 45 minutes of questioning. How come there were no handcuffs to prevent Rayshard Brooks' safety if he was drunk and intoxicated, and to prevent him from doing anything wild, harming himself and the police officers? And again, in those 45 minutes, why didn't the police officers put the handcuffs for the police officers' own safety if they felt like he was going to be erratic and drunk?
How many? Well, they didn't know that.
Well,
wait.
He was pretty calm the entire time. My question to you is that how many times have you been pulled over suspected of DUI?
How many times have I been pulled over suspected of DUI? Never.
Correct. Okay, so let me ask you a question. If someone is going to be on camera, they get pulled over for being suspected of DUI,
Yeah.
do you think being in handcuffs is an opportunity for the attorney on the other side when they actually look at the video to say, oh, he wasn't steady on his feet because he didn't have his...
I think if it was determined that he was intoxicated, whether it was okay, let's throw 45 seconds out of the window. Let's bring the timeline out to 10 minutes. They've talked to him for 10 minutes. In 10 minutes of talking to somebody, can you tell if that person is intoxicated?
100%.
Can you can at least have a reasonable suspicion
Right.
that they are intoxicated.
It doesn't take you 45
Is
minutes.
that going to hold up in the court of law is the question.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's pretty easy.
I
That's a
think
pretty
that it
easy
would. I
sell.
think that especially if you think this person is a danger to you or themselves,
5 minutes
I think
is
the
enough.
officer has
Sure, but like my original point when we started this conversation, I think the big problem is that as a society, we have way too many liberal judges that are just letting people off for shit, and they have to go through hoops and ladders and do all these tricks in order to get a solid case when it goes to court. That was my initial statement.
I think that speaks to the way the laws are written for sure. I think that
It's not even the laws. It's you're always innocent until proven guilty. You always have the benefit of the doubt. So all the guy has to say is, hey, my client was cuffed. He was unsteady on his feet because he was in handcuffs.
okay, so anybody that's killed by the police is innocent. So innocent people are getting killed by the police all the time.
Well, why
Correct?
are we going to the opposite end of the spectrum when we're talking about?
No, but that's
It's
what
the-
you
it's
just
all-
said.
it's all
You
encompassing.
just said
It's
it,
the-
and it's
yeah,
fine.
it's the same statement.
No, what did I just say?
That you said that the cops kill innocent people all the time. That's what you said. Innocent till proven guilty. And the cops never prove any of these people guilty. Because they can't do that. They don't have the authority to prove somebody guilty. They're not judges. They are not juries. They are not executioners. But they act as executioners.
But they're also in very highly volatile situations, and at the end of the day, their safety is more important than.
Highly
Yeah,
volatile situations.
So we should probably train them a little better and a little longer.
What's
for
And
that.
that speaks to exactly what I was talking about.
Okay, what letters have you guys written to congressmen, senators, anything about wanting better training?
What letters have you written?
He didn't write letters because he feels like they're doing a great job.
You feel like they're doing a bang up job out there?
Who?
The
You
cops.
asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one saying that they're not. So wouldn't you guys be the ones writing the letter?
Yeah, but it's the
If you
point
think
is
they need more training. So let me ask you a question. You think they need more training? What are you proactively doing to start a movement so that happens?
Oh, I mean, I've definitely.
we're
been,
talking about it right now on
Yeah.
a public podcast.
This is not going to have a bill passed.
No. Okay.
But it has.
All right. So you would only be satisfied if we personally make
No,
measurable efforts to have a bill passed. I don't know
Right.
what you're
Like-
like. Why are we not allowed to defend something on a moral standpoint without?
You can, 100%.
Thank you.
But I think that actually doing something instead of bullshitting and talking about it and actually doing something
Why is it
Oh, wait, no,
bullshitting?
no, no.
Why is it bullshitting?
Well, this no,
But
this
it's not going to change anything. This conversation is not
right.
gonna
It's not gonna. It's not, right.
not gonna
Exactly.
pass
But
the
all right. So here's
There's not going to be any more training next year than today because of this conversation.
All right, let me ask a question. What is the difference in like the current the current police are? I don't want to say militarized, but like how they're kind of like where their protective equipment is, and how it's reminiscent
let's
to
get
the
one
military.
thing straight here. The front line is always local police that have nothing on. The second line of defense is state police that have maybe a couple guys with shields. The third line of defense is not even cops. So we're not militarizing cops. I mean, we can pull up the video of wherever it was when the police station was being.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that there's no debate to be had that the police have access to military style weapons and also military style vehicles.
What's a military style weapon?
Well, they have access
An
to
assault rifle is a military style. weapon.
according to the president, they have access to
So
the
you think
actual
that-
military
you think
too.
that our soldiers are going overseas with AR-15s?
military style weapon.
But what does that mean?
I don't. Look up the definition of military style weapon.
I mean, I don't.
Fine, but do you see a soccer mom driving a Hummer and say that's a military style vehicle?
What? I mean, some of the vehicles.
I mean, if it was a military style Hummer, I would absolutely fucking
I would say
that.
yes.
But it's not.
If the shit was armored, I would say it's a military style
but
vehicle.
an AR-15 is not an automatic rifle.
It's an assault rifle.
What is an assault? Every gun is an assault thing. Assault is an action. A gun doesn't shoot by itself. Define assault rifle.
Some guns are better at killing large numbers of people.
Can you look up a assault rifle? Because
yeah, automatic weapons, which are illegal.
Thank you for looking up assault weapons.
Are automatic weapons illegal to the military?
No, which is why citizens don't have military style weapons because they don't have access to the same weapons.
Right, but the police do.
No, they don't.
Well,
they do.
They do. They also, according to the president, like I said before.
So every cop is driving around with an automatic weapon.
No. They have access to it.
What does that mean?
It means that they can't. What
They
do you mean?
can go to the armory,
what does they have
get the
access to
weapon,
it mean? You don't know what that phrase means. What they have access to it?
So where is that proof?
In the fact that the president authorized military force in fighting the
military.
protests. Yes,
That's
by the
the National
military,
Guard.
but on request from the police.
No, by the
That's the
federal
National Guard.
police, actually.
That's the National Guard.
They still they have access to that through that chain of command.
Right.
That's what
So-
that means.
So a Leominster Fitchburg cop can go grab an automatic weapon right now.
No, that's not what I just said.
I'd be willing to bet that the armory of one of these two police stations absolutely has AR-15s.
Yeah, an AR-15 is not an automatic rifle.
It is an assault rifle.
Okay, what's the definition of an assault rifle? Someone was just looking up.
Also, assault rifle is a small, compact.
What's the source?
The Army defines as various intermediate range magazine-fed military rifles such as the AK-47 that can be set for automatic or semi-automatic fire. Also, a rifle that resembles a military assault rifle. You know what I'm saying?
Resembles. So because it looks like something, we're gonna demonize it.
Well, I mean, black people look like a lot of things that are demonized.
Okay, so if we want to get into looking like, what about when a child's on a playground with a toy gun that has an orange tip removed from it and it looks like a real gun? Is that no longer an issue?
That is definitely an issue, and that is still the wrong issue because.
What about old men who walk around playground? What about old men?
I'm not talking out of both
who
sides.
walk around on the playground and just like don't have any
Hold up.
children.
We're gonna call it that style.
I ain't talking about
They
both.
don't look-
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking out of either side of anything. I'm on one side of the argument. I think that a child playing with a gun or a toy gun, which is very important that it was a toy gun.
Did it look like?
Did the police take the time to ascertain whether it was a real gun or not?
I don't know. They responded to a call about.
They responded to a call with shots very quickly.
They pulled
With a
shots
gun.
from the whatchamacallit.
With a gun.
Yeah, and so
The woman told the dispatcher on the phone.
Dylan Roof had a whole gun. How many people he killed? In what church?
Let me ask
You're
you a
right.
question.
You're right. Continue.
Let me ask you a question. If there was an orange tip on that gun, do the cops even get called?
Did Dylan Roof's gun have an orange tip?
Dylan Roof actually killed people. There was blood, murder, carnage. What happened?
And they brought him to
and they
Burger
brought
King.
him to Burger King.
Why are we switching subjects?
We're not switching subjects.
No,
You want to
it's-
play comparisons? Play the actual comparisons
I think that is
different.
I think that's a
that's
pretty
a very
direct
good
comparison.
You have shots of you
So
have
you're
you
not
no
gonna answer
you
the
have
question
a
I asked.
call.
We're gonna move on to
You have
another-
a no. We're on the same thing.
question.
We're on the same question. This is a counter question. This is called the counter question. If you have calls to somewhere where somebody's getting shot, there's murdered. Shots fired. This is not in the Tamir Rice case. There was no mention of possible shots fired. It was that there was a possibility of a gun. No, but listen to what I'm saying. So
There's
in the Dylan,
probably a kid over there, and it looks like he has a gun.
There's probably or there was.
either or, Dylan Roof. What do you think
Well,
the
it
call
matters.
would? No, okay.
what-
Okay,
You just-
there is a kid over there.
Do your research, my
It
G.
looks like he has a gun.
No, he had a gun.
No, but it looks
It
like
looks
he
like he had a gun.
because he
No, he
didn't
had a
have a gun.
It said he looks.
He had a toy gun, so he never had a gun
With
anyway.
an orange tip removed that looked like a real gun, correct?
Yeah, you just said the same thing. It looked like a gun. He
Right.
didn't have a gun. It
But
looked
we
like
just-
a gun.
But we were just having a conversation that an AR-15 looks like an AK-47, so it's a military style and it's scary.
All right, should we
Go ahead. No, continue. No, that's not why it got brought up. But no, continue. Continue.
I brought it up. And that's
No,
why.
continue.
I'm
You're
curious.
because your narrative is gonna fit whatever lineage of thought that you're following, and you're not following the thought that somebody is trying to like lend to you for you to have like discernment between the two. You know what I'm saying? Understand, if it looks like a gun, all guns. Okay, where do you stand on the usage of guns in general? Never mind, scratch that. Where do you feel on mass murderers being walked out and being like, you know what I'm saying? But then you have these situations where you're literally having to fight back and forth whether or not human rights is actually necessary or plausible in these situations. But in other situations, you literally see people kill 10s and 20s and 30s of people getting shot and get walked right
Let me
out.
ask you a question. What percentage of mass murderers either shoot themselves or are suicide by cop?
Majority of them, but what about the ones that we've
Correct.
seen?
So the narrative that cops are taking these white people that go on mass shootings and taking them to Wendy's.
It's the fact
No,
that
that's not a narrative.
it's
That's
not the
fact.
narrative.
That
It's the
happened.
fact that we
That really happened.
and that we see it. It's
No,
not
the
a
majority of the time they're shooting themselves or getting killed by cops.
But that doesn't.
majority of the time.
We're
You're
not talking
watching,
about a
you're not
majority
wa-
of the time. We're
you're-
talking about two specific cases.
And you're also you're not able to read every story and see every single
I
case
understand
of
that. So why are we harping on one story just because it fits your narrative?
it doesn't because you harped on one story that fit your narrative.
And it doesn't even fit his narrative. The only thing that fits your narrative is the orange tip was off.
Hold on,
So hold on. No.
The
Hold
only
on.
reason I brought
Hold
up
on.
Amir Rice is because you were talking about an AK-47 and an AR-15.
Wait a second. Okay.
Because of the look.
You already said your shit.
Did I?
But yeah, you got your shit off. So
That's subjective also.
okay, sure. Thank you for coming on my show. So my shit is.
Hold on.
So
Before-
no.
before
Thank
we
you
go
for
into
coming
that,
here.
Where's everyone else supposed to be on? Because I thought this was going to be an entire conversation, not a.
Where'd all your people go? You tagged mad people and they didn't show up. I talked to another person today.
You talked to Jeff today?
Who's Jeff?
I mean, there was like 6 of us in the group message.
And all those people that were like, "Oh, I'm out. I can't do this. I'm out. I can't do this. I don't think this is gonna be
Jeff was still
productive."
in. Did you talk to him today?
Send Jeff the shit. Get him in here. Come on, Jeff.
Where were the questions you were going to send me on the 12th?
Oh, I just wanted to know how you affiliated
Yeah, but why
yourself
weren't they sent on the
politically.
12th?
My only real question was how you affiliated politically. I was gonna have like a little title card and have your name over here next to your face.
Yeah, but that's fine. But that doesn't matter what it was going to be. My
With what
question
your
is,
political
on the 12th,
affiliation
you
was?
said, I'm going to send you some questions in a little bit, and I said that's fine. I'll be looking out for your email, and I never got one.
Oh yeah, I just didn't send them because I didn't think it was that important.
So you didn't send that, and then Jeff was on the group chat the other day when I was trying to figure out, kind of set up this whole thing so it wasn't a waste of time and seeing.
Right, and I sent you the information. You could have sent it to whomever you wanted to. I said invite whoever you like.
He was in the group.
Okay, let's not send him. Either send him the shit and have him come in, or
No, it's fine now.
What's the point of even bringing
now
it
an
up
interview,
then?
not a conversation, which is fine.
It's not an interview. We're having you and me. We are having a conversation.
Sure.
I didn't ask you anything about
You just
yourself.
said it's your show.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
my name's over there.
His show is hosting this conversation.
I mean, I'm on a Zoom call, bro. I don't know what show I'm on.
Oh, okay. Well, I told you that it was going to be a podcast.
I don't even know who else. I don't even know who else is on the call.
Oh, well, check it out. It's on Facebook. It's streaming live. Everybody can see you.
Let's see. Somebody said in the comments, "A kid is not trained and does not have body armor."
I don't know what that.
So who else is on this? Derek?
This is yo.
Yep.
Uh,
Our tech crew is here.
it's like talking
Yo.
to a
Yo,
brick
I
wall.
can't even get an honest answer for someone I've known since I was 7.
I said, yay. I've been talking to you for the longest time, and
And
you've
I
been
didn't-
talking.
I didn't know
You've
who
been
it
talking.
was.
You've been talking extremely crazy for somebody who's known me since they were 7.
I didn't know it was you. I just asked.
It's
who
called
else-
it's called the YDD Show. The whole you can't see all that we got going on here. I forgot.
I'm on a Zoom call.
But
man.
you can,
All I see is your emoji.
You can jump in on Facebook though.
Yeah.
If you want to
that's
see the
fine.
rest
I
of
was
the
just
shit.
I was just asking a question.
But
I
no.
don't-
Hold on. Let me go back to my question though. So we've been sidetracked. There are people watching right now. I don't know what
So
I don't know
the
if
only
the
3 people on are me, you, and Derek.
I don't know if the comments are ringing off. No, there's people watching on Facebook.
There's people in Facebook.
Our tech
on the
crew is
Zoom
here.
call. That's it.
Yeah, on this Zoom call, it's just us.
Yeah.
As far as who's watching you and watching
I don't care
us.
about that. I asked. That was another question I asked earlier. Was it me stream live? I never got an answer.
Oh yeah. We live for sure. Always live.
That's fine.
Mondays 7:30. You can check us right here, Facebook, Twitch.
I'm pretty sure I told
YouTube.
you that, but I'll check the messages after. I'm actually on my phone.
I might have overread it. There was a lot of back and forth.
So But anyway, my question is, do you think that having the orange tip removed from the gun justified a child being killed by the police?
I think we're Monday quarterbacking it.
I don't know. I mean, there's pretty solid video evidence of what happened.
But we're still Monday quarterbacking.
You can ascertain from watching it what you think
Do I
should
think
have
a
happened.
child should be caught for having a toy gun on a playground? No, but I would hope that a child would know better than to take an orange tip.
I mean, but like, what if that kid was like, "Hey, I want to play cops and robbers," and the cops don't have orange tips on their guns? Well, get this shit off of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why you should teach
like if that was my kid, or if that was like your kid. I know you don't have kids. Your fucking little nephew. Would you be upset?
My nephew wouldn't be on a playground by himself with a gun that didn't have an orange tip on it.
You know that for sure.
Well, see, he wasn't by himself.
He was with
Who was he with?
There were other kids.
There were other kids on the playground.
Did they have guns?
No.
Maybe they were playing cops and robbers. Maybe he was the cop.
So the story goes as it was a trade in a cell phone for a toy gun Colt replica.
Oh, so a replica.
So regular kid stuff. Regular kid stuff that people may do, kids and Indians, but because the orange tip wasn't on there, you eat it immediately. No, hey, listen, no, he's not a child anymore. In the eyes of the law, he's not a child anymore.
Okay,
listen,
hold on,
no, don't worry about it, because it doesn't matter about what I'm saying. I'm paraphrasing for how people are looking at what you're saying and how you're responding.
So the cops knew exactly how old he was.
No. Listen, you don't have to. Don't ask.
But they didn't take the time to find that out.
Joe, hey. Stop asking the questions, because all he's doing is baiting the questions for the next question. We have to move on to our. You are, because I'm responding to you. I'm responding to you how people are seeing how you're responding, because you're not giving straightforward answers. You're not giving any facts. Listen. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And that's all you're responding with is with questions. I understand how to respond and how to pick and prod and how to play devil's advocate. The problem with your advocacy is that you're not looking towards the other side. You're not putting yourself in anybody else's shoes. And still, while I'm sitting here talking, I can hear you. I can hear you still asking questions in my ear. Like currently, you need to look at yourself and ask yourself the questions. Stop speaking while people are speaking to you. Then maybe you'd be able to hear. Because then maybe you'd be able to hear people fucking talking to you. Then maybe you wouldn't have to ask these same questions over and over and over again. And I have not even been in.
Or you could just tell me what questions I didn't answer.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you all three right now. Ready? I asked you if I asked.
These aren't your questions. These are Derek's.
No, I don't have questions.
No.
I already. No, your questions. The question that you keep asking.
I didn't answer my own question.
You have not answered any questions. You haven't looked up any facts. You have not provided any facts. And then rather than answering and then delving into anything deeper, all you're doing is poking and prodding. Oh, well, you don't think it's.
Let's address them. What
Hold
questions
on.
Go ahead.
So
ask the questions.
since it was me,
he
and
doesn't
you,
want to hear your questions now.
No. It was me and him talking. Me and you were talking
you're
about
just
this.
accusing me of
We've been
repeating
talking about
million
this all day. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the three questions you didn't answer.
Okay.
They came from me.
asking for.
Asked you three questions. Did you think any of these three killings were justified? And you could not say whether you thought those three killings were justified. But from the language that you use,
When was that question asked?
I said, do you think that the killing of Tamir Rice was justified because he didn't
Yes.
have an orange tip on the weapon? Do you think that the killing of Ahmaud Arbery was justified?
Yes.
Do you think... Wait, you answered yes to both of those?
Yep, he did.
What? Why was the killing of Ahmaud Arbery justified?
Did we not already go through this?
Well, because it was
Yeah,
hold on,
and
because
that's
it was
what
a
I'm
hold
saying.
on, hold
Quick
on.
summary.
Because it was a stand your ground state. Because they
Don't
weren't on
summarize-
any
don't-
kind of private property.
Don't summarize for him, because he wants us to summarize and then summarize what he's saying. Yo, enough of this. Enough. Because that's what he wants you to do. Like you said, for it to be a black person and have to sit here and argue with somebody, you have to prove both his point and your point. Yo, I'm done. Hang up the fucking phone. Yo, I'm fucking like, this is dumb. And then he was like, yo, why isn't anybody else on the fucking call? Hang up.
So, anyways, I just want to make sure that you want to leave this call saying that you think that the killing of Ahmaud Arbery was justified. That you think that
not if I'm not gonna be able to re-explain it all.
do you think that the
do you not feel like you explained it last time?
To say why or not.
you said you had 20 you said you talked about it for 20 minutes. So I just want to make sure that
You guys
I'm just
don't remember, so I have to.
No, I'm recapping. I'm recapping.
But he doesn't want you to recap.
But we can
What I'm not gonna do what I'm not going to do is end the call with you asking me 3 questions. Was it justified or not? And then it goes off, and then you're going to blast it out and say this racist.
It's already
piece of
being
shit,
blasted
all
out.
these-
If you're a racist piece of shit, then you're a racist piece of shit. I've never ever called you a racist piece of shit. Just because you act and walk and talk like a racist piece of shit, I've never called you that because
But I'm not
I don't
accusing you of
have.
doing so either. My point is that I'm not going to end this call with you asking me 3 questions. Was it justified or not? And just say yes or no without being able to elaborate. So do you want me? Can I elaborate or no?
Yo, you've elaborated
But but how do I
at
elaborate?
length
You told me-
without. And I'm just glad that I got a straight answer out of you. That you said those killings are justified.
See this, and now you're gonna end it because you got the answer you were looking for this entire time.
No,
You told me I didn't answer the question.
That's the answer that you, Nick. Have you not given me that answer several times already?
Did I elaborate or not? Yes or no?
You had so much time, like chats this fucking long.
Yeah, but that means I answered the question. So you just told me I didn't answer 3 questions, but I already elaborated on why I feel the way I do on my position. So it can't be both, bro.
Okay, all right. Yo, you know what? You're right. I can't have it both ways. I can't. No, you're right. I cannot have it both ways.
But I either talked about the situations we were talking about, and my stance was very obvious from my response. But then I'm getting accused. I don't even know what time is it.
I don't even know, man. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
40 minutes in, I'm being accused that I didn't answer 3 questions, but I talked about all those situations and why I felt one way or another.
But why did you really express why you felt they were justified, or did you go off on tangents the way that you do? Because we can play it back.
I would.
Dog, we can
play it back right now live.
We don't have to play it back live. You can as soon as we shut this off, you can go back, you can rewind it, you can scrub it all the way back, and you can watch yourself.
But I'm just saying, you told me I didn't. If I either elaborated and I talked about it and I went into detail, or I didn't.
No. I'm saying that you and I have discussed this at length. These things we have discussed.
Okay,
at
but
length.
I'm talking about today, nothing prior. Did I not elaborate on the Ahmaud Arbery case today on this?
Right, and I am still inclined to disagree with you.
That's fine, but I answered the question, so I'm not going to be accused of not answering a question 40 minutes in when I talked to.
No, you're right. No. We had a hard stop at 30 minutes on this, but I just want to finish this up. I just want to make sure
fine.
that
I wasn't told about a hard stop out the gate either. I'm just letting you know. I'm going in here blind, bro.
Thanks for being here.
I skipped playing golf to be on this. So.
I mean, you play golf in the dark?
I mean, the sun's literally just down. I'd be at the 19th hole.
Okay. I mean, okay. I'm sorry that you miss golf.
Hey Siri, what time's sunset?
Yo. Anyway, I'm sorry that you miss golf. Another thing that I think that is pretty divisive between us, and can we take 2 more minutes? Do you think we can wrap?
Can I just clarify one thing? I made a decision to choose this over golf because I think it's more important.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. But okay, so without talking about the hold on, billionaire-backed Marxist left-run group, Black Lives Matter. I post a lot about
Antifa.
Huh? Antifa?
Both.
Oh, Antifa's not real though. Antifa's not a thing. Like Antifa is anti-fascist. If you don't like Hitler, then you're anti-fascist. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, but no. There can be different meanings to different things.
Right. But what I'm saying is, when I post, I largely am posting about Black Lives Mattering, like
So
Black
no
people
group called Antifa,
mattering.
You're going on the record saying there's no group called Antifa.
You shouldn't be having this conversation with somebody who doesn't think Black Lives Matter.
I know.
Did I ever say I don't think Black Lives matter?
I mean,
Don't make an accusation.
I'm pretty sure I've seen you post all lives matter, and I can go find the screenshot.
Are Black lives all lives?
Do you think that saying all lives matter is a great counter to Black Lives Matter, instead of saying, "Oh no, it's not. My life matters too"? Like, do you think that's a good thing? Do you feel like you're under attack as a white man in America? Do you feel like you're under attack?
I'm straight white male. I'm always going to be guilty. Doesn't matter what the accusations are.
I'm pretty sure as a straight white male in the court of law, you're usually not guilty.
That's not true. It has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with class.
Okay, so
I mean,
so you're not a racist. You're a classist. You don't like lower class people?
No, I didn't say that. Everything that comes to the law has to do with class. I didn't say I agree with it.
Okay. Yeah, no. On that we can agree. But I also think that
did OJ commit murder or not?
Allegedly.
I mean, allegedly, according to the law, he didn't though.
So let me ask you a question. Would you let OJ date your sister if you had one?
I can read characters.
And would you let Casey Anthony watch your kid?
I don't know.
They were both innocent in the eye of the law. Well, the answer to both those questions for me would be no.
Okay. Okay.
Are you gonna answer or no?
I mean, I definitely wouldn't let. I don't let anybody watch my kid, but yeah, Casey Anthony definitely wouldn't be watching my kid for sure.
But she's innocent.
Right.
Yo, I'm
'Cause
not
you can
gonna lie.
judge-
We
you
need
can
to start
judge
looking
character.
at Rachel Dolezal a little different.
Yeah, for real. But no. I think that I since I judge character also. I don't think I would let OJ date my sister either. I don't see where that question like really has any weight in the conversation that we're
I
having.
just said it's all about class,
Hey,
not
the
race.
chat says like keep him talking.
OJ has millions of dollars.
OJ has millions of dollars.
Why didn't he go to jail for murder?
I mean, I think he didn't go to jail for murder because of the way the justice system is set up, and I feel like it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody gets the same jury of peers, no?
If his glove don't fit, must have quit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Supposed to.
I guess you're right. So when you get a chance to go in front of a
I'm
jury,
not trying to be right. I'm just
no. If you get a chance to go in front of the jury,
I don't have headphones on.
Correct.
if you get a chance to go in front of the jury, then you should count yourself lucky because there's cops out here murdering motherfuckers. Can we agree on that?
Okay, how many?
Can we agree on the fact that cops are out here murdering people? They murdered George Floyd. They murdered Breonna Taylor. The murderers of George Floyd have been arrested, but the murderers of Breonna Taylor have not been arrested. Nick, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. We can talk again some other time.
I can't respond as the guest. It seems very like CNN-ish.
CNN-ish. No, this is the YDD show. It's not CNN.
I mean, MSNBC maybe. Ask a question, make the guy look like
Nah,
shit.
what you mean? I am the new CNN. You get
No. I didn't ask you a question. I ended on a statement. I think that
No, it was a question. We can play it back.
Okay, go ahead. Answer.
So Breonna Taylor was shot and killed in her bed, correct?
Correct. Dead.
So that's dead. Yeah, shot and killed.
Dead.
That means dead.
Right. Yeah.
So the cops knew what color she was through the wall under her covers?
They shot her through the wall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Why were they shooting a wall?
All right, so you're not gonna answer my question.
Wait, was the wall threatening them?
They were under good.
Wait, was the wall threatening them?
They were under good
Not gonna answer
suspicion
my
that their perp was in there.
So wait, they were still trying to shoot the perp through the wall though, right? They were trying to take out the guy. No, I am answering your
It's
question.
drywall, so it's easy to shoot through. The bullets go.
I asked if they knew what color she was on the other side of the
It doesn't
wall.
matter if they knew what color she was. It matters that she's dead. Why were they shooting
The
through a wall?
narrative is that they're out there killing black people.
They're out there killing people, but they're out there killing a lot of black people. You know the ones that I'm out there marching for? I'm marching for black people. You want to know why? Because we have something in common. Because when I get stopped by the police, I have to worry that every time I get stopped by the police, it's going to be the last time I ever see anybody.
That's such a false narrative.
Is it a false narrative?
How many black
Have
people
you ever
killed by
been
cops?
Have you ever been black
How
while
many
driving?
Have you ever been white while driving at 22 years old, driving across South Florida?
Absolutely not. But I mean, Florida's mighty white, so I'm sure that.
What did he say? Have you been? Wait, what did he ask me?
What have you ever been white driving across South Florida at 22? I don't really know what that
What that has to do with anything?
course
I've
you
been
don't.
I've been black and had my
Like, what problem?
I've been black
I'm
in Miami and had my bike stolen in Little Haiti. It's no big deal.
right.
You're
But-
talking about being black in Little Haiti where everyone's black?
I don't know. You just making statements. I'm making statements.
No.
That was
But
the question.
but anyways, I do have maybe it's an unhealthy, unfound fear of the police. But I am worried that every interaction with the police could leave
So
me
how many
dead.
black
Is it
people got
because of
killed
the
last year by
media
cops?
that I consume? It potentially.
It's got to be the programming.
It might be the programming.
I agree that one is too many, but how many unarmed? I'm not even say unarmed because that's subjective. What unarmed means, is the taser armed or not? How many black people were murdered by the cops last year that were unarmed? We'll get that number.
Well, I mean, this year George Floyd was murdered by the police and he was unarmed.
How many?
How many do you want?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
Like, how
did
many-
You guys
how many
listen
do-
to the first thing I said?
how many-
I already said.
right,
I
right,
think
no,
that
no,
one
no.
is too many.
But how many do we need to have for your point to be proved?
Why can't you answer my question?
I don't know the answer, but there were too many.
So you guys looked up a definition. Why can't someone Google it? You have a whole team over there.
Okay, they're busy. They're running the rest of the show.
Okay, I think it's like 27. How many arrests were there of black people last year? What percentage of arrests end in death? The narrative that cops are out there just killing black people is false. More white people got killed by cops last year.
There are more white people to kill.
But 60% of violent crimes are committed by.
There are more white people to kill.
Yes.
So that's why. So you can't come in. You can't come in here without qualifying your quantitative data.
No, I'm not.
That is exactly what you're trying to do.
What percent of violent crimes are committed by black men? 60. Interaction with a cop to be shot by a cop, correct?
Right.
I need the infographic.
So
How many?
population
In all the times that I've been pulled over, how many times have I been convicted of a crime or even given a ticket? Did you ask me that question?
How many times you been shot?
I've been shot 0 times, but I was talking about my unhealthy fear of the police for that reason.
I get scared when I'm driving 32 and a 35 with my seatbelt on, no phone in my hand, and there's a cop behind me.
Because you're a bitch.
I mean, I feel like.
What is someone just said? Because I'm a bitch.
Yeah, man. White privilege is real. Don't
White
switch it up.
privilege is.
All right,
real.
yo, we've been on here for an hour.
Yeah, we've been on here for a long time.
We've been on here for an hour. See it.
If you want to talk about white privilege, though, we can talk about it after. I'll start a thread. I'm gonna go post on Facebook right now. White privilege. You can talk about it. You can say everything you want to say. I'll read it.
Can't wait.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Yo, thanks for being here. Bye. Can we shut this shit off? Yo, what up, y'all? How the fuck is everybody doing?
Yo, welcome to the longest outro ever.
Thank you for being here. That was really fun and underproductive. I really appreciated all y'all for bearing with me through that. I don't know if the chat was ringing off because I was on my phone the whole time.
Chat was having a blast.
The chat was ringing off.
I hope the chat was ringing off. I hope y'all got to see that there's really people out there like that. So when we talk about the people that are out there like that, it's not a fucking made up boogeyman. There's really people out there.
Can we just take a second? I feel like this is necessary right now.
Look at C-Hag. Fucking, that shit was deflating as fuck.
Bro, I told y'all, man. I don't got nothing to say to them. Like, nobody like that, man. That shit was difficult. There's so many times that I wanted to chime, but I'm not gonna.
That shit was different.
You're not gonna do it with a person like that, man. He always has an answer that isn't an answer.
He always has a question.
Yeah, he always has a question.
Yo, and
he's always fluffing, or he never gave a real fact. He just always wanted to make it. As much as he kept saying it wasn't a black-white thing, it was everything was like, well, then how many white people were convicted and how many? Listen. And that was a toy gun and this and that and the third. And I wanted to say mad things. I want to say mad things from experience.
No.
But I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna make like.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
When I told him, I was like, hey, what if I was Tamir Rice and me and my family would have been very sad. We all would have been at your funeral. All right, yo, hey, listen, I've been trying to tell you, stop having conversations with people who don't want to hear you. You keep coming on here for 6 weeks straight, been saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all out here giving up the game, and you know what I'm saying? You out here doing X, Y, and Z, and it's hard because the people they determined to misunderstand you and etc. Yo. You have been telling the people this. You have been saying this. And this is the person who we just sat here and watched, the person who was just sitting right here for the past hour. That show has been going back and forth. This is the big head ass dude who he been going back and forth with on social media, who got him coming in here
going banned.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fam, that right there should have told you for sure that all the shit that y'all been going, it's not worth it. I know how to, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Yo, I know how to play devil's advocate, and listen, when certain people play devil's advocate, and when a certain person like that plays devil's advocate, and they don't realize that they're coming off racist by their devil advocacy, and they just can't see what the problem is. Like, I get it, playing devil's advocate, because both of you know. Matter of fact, all of y'all know in here for sure that I play devil's advocate.
Right. I think that we didn't really get to have the discussion about how that person viewed himself racially, and I really wish that I had been able to break that down a little bit. The
chat was disappointed in you a little bit. It was they wanted you to keep it. Because they was like, yo, they could feel the break. The chat was like, yo, he finna drop the N-bomb for sure.
All right. So anyways, I really wish that I had gotten into, like I said, where that person viewed themselves racially, because I think that is an important conversation to have. And I think that maybe we should just have that conversation with the people around us, because it is an important conversation to have. It's uncomfortable. It's not going to feel good. even when me as a black person, and when I'm forced to look at where I stand racially, maybe some of the things that I say, maybe some of the things that I do, maybe some of the ways that I act, when I'm forced to look at myself that way, I grow. And I feel like people could grow from having to face the ugly parts of themselves. When a person doesn't realize that they have any ugly parts, that's when you can't talk to them anymore. So have those conversations, get out there, make sure you're having a good time. Try to keep it respectful, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for being here. I wish that we had gotten more into it. If anybody wants to talk about what just happened on our show today, make sure you hit me up. We'll talk in the DM. We can get some more conversations going, get the dialogue popping.
We should definitely look into holding more Zoom conversations.
Nah, man, y'all made me get me frustrated. You don't ever pop up on me with no shit like this again, man. Y'all go like, yeah, no. I don't even do it. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I would much rather sit there like the keyboard shit is not good because of the beginning.
Keyboard
like
shit
you said,
is
wait,
not really
the keyboard shit is terrible because you can't read nobody's body language and shit. And at the beginning, kind of like we know him, like, you know what I mean. So like, not too much, but I know of him. I know his family and shit like that. So like, not for nothing, it's like I wouldn't give him the benefit of the doubt or anything like that. But it would be different to be able to read somebody's energy in the front of you. So a lot of things that he was saying was just like whatever. At first I thought he was gonna lower his energy and not, but then towards the end he gave it up the way he was supposed to give it up. That like I want to hear that shit. Like I don't want to hear you like,
yeah, right.
Well,
exactly.
it seems systematically blah blah blah. Like, you know what I mean? I don't got time for that, man. I don't like that shit. I would much rather have a conversation with somebody.
Oh yeah.
Real. I would much rather have a conversation with somebody in front of their face than.
Yo, I'd much rather. In-person conversations also go differently because the energy is very different when you're in person with somebody.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
being on the phone with somebody.
Just so people know, this is why I don't interact with people, and you guys know I don't interact with people.
Right, yeah.
Because I am this wild picante in real life.
And I hope that you guys don't think I was talking shit. I know a certain special someone out there thinks I was talking shit, but I wasn't talking shit.
I don't think I was. I was talking shit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's my show. It's both our shows, equal parts. Whatever.
It's the YDD shit.
Yo, I had to get my shit off. We can take that.
Talk
We can
your
take
shit.
that comment offline. All caps in the comments too.
Damn.
Fucking ringing off.
Somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Ringing off. Yo, get in the yo.
Yeah, y'all get in the comments. Anyways,
Y'all get in the comments. Take care of this shit.
Hot.
Yo, Tory Lanez shot Meg Thee Stallion. Yo.
Gunshots.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, listen. I need to know.
Yo, she
exactly what happened.
definitely made a short joke.
I heard he was 5'3".
Yo, he's like 5'3",
Like,
100
for real.
and,
Like, in real life.
155 pounds.
If he's
or something
5'3",
like that.
155 pounds, he might be obese. But I think he's like 5'3", like 84 pounds or something like
Yo,
that. That
Nah,
would
they
be more
said he
to
was like
fit.
they said he was a cool 126.
126.
But 5'3", 126, that's like a jockey.
Hey, listen, and his name is Daystar. You want to know why his name is Daystar?
Excuse me?
You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, Night Star is like you know what I'm saying? Night Star is you see it through the whole night, but like a Daystar you only see a little bit of it.
Who calls him a Daystar? That's fine.
You get it? Because he's short.
Yeah.
Yo.
His name is Daystar.
His name really is Daystar.
Like
But anyway,
his real name?
His real name
Yes.
is Daystar.
Oh, no wonder why. That's why it rings off. Tory Lanez rings off because it sounds like a regular name, like it's usually
made
regular
up.
name. But he's like,
Yeah,
nah.
right. Like,
My
your
name,
real
if he
name
would have
sounds
came
made
out
up.
and he was like, my name's Daystar, then we're like, bro, you use Daystar as your rap name?
Yeah, but think about it though.
It's
Think
like
about
Music Soul Child. If
Nah,
his name was Music
all
Soul
right.
Child.
Yo, in all honesty though, them chicks' taste would have rang off a little different if it was from Daystar.
yo, you might be right.
But you know,
Yo,
then again,
but for real, though?
it does remind me too much of Dylon.
Daystar. 5 best rappers. Daystar.
He act like Daylon in the
Daystar.
skit.
Yo, for real.
Yo, but did he shoot that girl for show? Did he kill her? I mean, no, he didn't kill her, obviously.
No.
Shot her toe off.
There was another girl in the car. But have you ever heard a gunshot go off in a car? You know that can make you go deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, this nigga was really ready to go deaf to shoot Meg Thee Stallion in the foot.
But like, what I really want to know, as inappropriate as this may sound, I don't even think this is inappropriate. I think inquiring minds want to know. Like, I mean, what the fuck did she say? Like, you have to say some real, like,
No,
I mean, either he has a short temper, like
Definitely
a really short temper.
Like a really small, like a midget temper.
Like, he really, like a tiny temper.
The littlest
He
temper.
got a little temper, right? Either he got a real little short fuse temper, or she said some real, like, heart-wrenching shit. Like, your mom, I went over your mom's house and her fried chicken was terrible. He was like, take that shit back. Take it back. Oh, I shouldn't even said that fried chicken.
She was.
Like
they
that.
were.
It was just here. He's gonna say that I'm paying her. I'm just using our whole thing. I'm not gonna do this.
He was at
Yo, he's mad that you were here and didn't talk to him.
I don't give a fuck. I already told you what the fuck.
He's in the comments like, you didn't tell me Case was there.
It's not that type of. We're not. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. We're not young. We're not that type of. I had to say that. We're not that no more. You feel me? There's no me. We were never anyways, cause you know he's older than me. He's you know what I mean. Like, I know his family. I would never talk crazy about his little brother. I would never talk crazy about his little brother, cause that's my guy regardless. I don't like, you know what I mean. And it sucks to think like one person could hinder what you think about a whole family, because I've never gotten anything but nice from his whole family. And like it retracts me back to the statement of like, that he could look at us as token black people. Don't look at me as no fucking token black person, because don't nobody else. Like, you guys know us or whatever, had the luxury to know what you knew of us. But like, it gives me questions, you know what I mean? It gives me way more questions. It's like, why would you think like that? And you would say like, oh, but if they shot you, I would have made sure that shit was different. Like, would you have made the bill? Would they have made the bill if you would have? Oh, if you died, right? He said if you died, he would have went to your. Wait, nah, chill, yo, yeah, for sure. But like, I'm saying, he was like, if you died, our family would have been super sad. We'd have been at the funeral. Like, would you have made a bill then?
I would have voted for Obama for a third term if I could.
Dog, you feel like, would you have made a bill then? Like, he was pressing us. Like, what are you guys doing about it? Would you have made a difference? Oh, one of the black people that I knew had done it, but like, you wouldn't have made it for a cause. Why don't you stand by the whole thing? Like, you know what I mean? I get the unjust. I hate when people talk like black people don't have relatives that are fucking cops or firefighters or any type of shit like that. Like, most black people come from military families. You don't think that those people transition into being cops? There are definitely a lot of I have cousins. I have cousins that are cops. Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna tell me, like, you know what I mean? It's way more disrespectful when they just sit here and blabber this shit like, huh, they're all black. They don't know any better. Like, nah, dog. Like, you don't even understand that we do have the same knowledge and the same accessibility to be able to go and find out knowledge just like you do. Also, the whole thing that was pissing me off about everything he was saying, he was like, oh, it's just it's your, what did he say? It's subjective to your perspective. Narrative. Yeah, whatever. I mean, but it's like, but wait. He's talking about the same 5-minute clip videos that all of America gets. Nigga, you got the database, so you was just in the body cams and shit. You knew how long all of these things happen. Like, I had those questions. Like, you want to ask questions? I have questions on your questions. But we're not going to do that.
You seen the expert. You seen the expert trainings they had expert military and police trainings, and they know how to, like, yo, but when they drew the weapon from 30 feet, they had to do, you know what I'm saying, and they had the pan left. And like, whatever, you know what I'm saying, they had to pop their hit out. Yeah, whatever. And what's the Leo, if you're in the chat, let me know what that little stance is where the girls like pop their little hip out like this, like
pew. Pew pew pew. Everybody going down. Pew pew pew.
Yo, y'all stupid.
Like, dog, I'm just saying, like, for real though, like, you got the same amount of visual that we all got, and you came to all of these motherfucking conclusions yourself. Oh shit! So he's like an agent, right? This motherfucker's like, you should be like high in the, you like a government official.
But also to the point that like is to the point that like discernment is like not being able to put. So that's what that. So I have to salute and like I appreciate the people who are still fighting the fight, who are on the other side, the allies, the non people of color, whatever you want to call them, because some of them have had. It's not like there are certain people, Sarah, our good friend Sarah.
Yeah.
There are certain people who have literally had to, or are capable enough, are empathetic enough to have put themselves not only in the situations that these people have gone through, but the situations and how it makes the people around them who may or may not be affected by it. Right. Both for the good and the negative. So when people are out here like spreading negativity and et cetera, you know what I'm saying? You told me, we talked about this, about, you know what I'm saying, empaths and et cetera. I also was watching Hannibal. I've been watching Hannibal, and Hannibal got a rare empath disease. Shows to watch. Hannibal. I suggest y'all watch it if y'all into that, like, gory, like.
Yo, he be eating people?
Yo, listen, the way he been getting off, the way he keeps getting off, like killing behind the killers and then being like, oh, it's a copycat, and or oh no, we gotta catch him.
It's
because
double
he killed,
me. It's really just double him.
It's just double him.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yo,
that's crazy. I might watch it.
Is it?
Yo, the chat right now is still ringing off.
Well, I mean, that's just because they like that's
bro. Because everybody's irritated as fuck. I mean, we try to make that shit, but we can't go. I can't help but to go back. I'm just like, I'm not. I didn't say anything for a reason. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, because you weren't.
I'm not deflected. I'm not deflected.
But also,
from
we didn't address that you were on the call, and that's why you didn't speak on the call.
Well, yeah, no, for sure.
Because we told him who was on the call, like me and Derek's, and that was who was on the call. So,
yeah, I'm not.
That is what it is.
That'd have been exhausting. That'd have been mad long.
Would have been very long.
No, we would listen. We didn't.
Nobody would have been able to talk.
We had mad other stuff to talk about. Yo, shout out to Queen Nicki Minaj about to have a baby. Yeah.
We seen she was pregnant.
She was pregnant
in that video. I watched the video with the sound off, but I seen she was pregnant in that video.
You seen it?
Yeah.
You seen it?
I didn't watch the video.
I seen it.
I didn't.
You guys see wasn't someone playing that, the remix?
Yeah.
version?
Oh yeah, that was the one I watched.
When they redid the sound.
The one with the yeah. Oh my god.
Yo, Barney, do you have that?
Can we pull that
Can we pull that clip?
Oh, nah, don't please.
Get it on your iPad.
No, trust me. No.
I heard that one without the music, and it was just like, yeah. They hating on me because I read it, but I'm more famous than you.
Hold up. Where would I find that? I can play it through here.
Is it on? I'm
gonna search for it.
Oh man.
All right, hold on. I got. No, I don't got it. Damn.
Yo.
I think I got it.
Can we pull that video up over here?
Yeah, hold up.
Oh my god.
Oh no, there it is.
Taking nervous when it's sneaking on the roster. Flow still stiff.
Yo, that was so funny.
Snitches when snitches in your camp.
But they like framed this whole
They gonna
video
have to
so
send
that
a
you
fast
couldn't see
fighter
that she
for
was
the
pregnant.
chant. When I come out of the sneak, bitches start coming out the street.
Oh, it sounds so broken.
Yo, listen. You guys should go watch this video. What other news we got?
I'm gonna post the link in the chat.
Dang. Yeah, please post a link. Take this pinned comment out of here. Oh my
Didn't I already
goodness.
unpin it?
I don't know. Nick Lenz is laughing that Chloe called us Black Kings. Yo, shout out Chloe. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the support out here for show. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, I was listening. Damn, there's been you know what I'm saying, some wars on our black women out here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
For sure. Yo, they
protect the women. Protect everybody, man.
Yo, nah,
for real. Protect everybody.
Everybody just gotta stay safe out here, bro. Like, what are we doing? This shit is irritating as fuck. It's really simple. Seems simple. It seems simple enough as a normal human being. You know what I mean?
Too simple.
Everybody just be fucking cool, man. Yeah. If you don't like somebody because they're fucking dickhead, cool. Don't like that motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I mean? Nobody's telling you anything, but like, chill out. You know what I mean? It's really not that serious. Like, everything is, it's very serious right now because of the climate of America and shit, that everything gets pulled out of perspective or whatever, narratives, subjective to the whatever. Fuck out of here. If I like you, I like you. That's how it should go. If I don't, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't think we should, it's simple as fuck.
Quiet peasant. That comment is gonna ring off. That comment's gonna ring off. Yo, what up, Chloe? I see you.
Yo, so like I didn't have many more topics like to get into today. Actually, I had a bunch of stuff to get into, to be honest with you. One of the biggest things that I
Yeah, man. I feel you, nigga.
Yo, yo, you want to see something cool? Yo, everybody who's watching right now, look at this. Look. Oh no, put it back on that shot, Barney. We had a hidden bottle.
Take off that invisibility robe.
We got the invisibility cloak over there.
Harry Potter
liquor.
You're a wizard.
Yeah, I've been wondering why
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer is stoned.
Yo, listen.
Very not cool hand today.
Damn.
I'm hot.
I'm
son.
hot as shit.
I'm hot. Son.
And these lights, the lights in here, the lights don't even feel like they on. It's so hot.
Yo, longest outro ever.
This is the best out. Yo, I listen.
It's definitely the longest.
There's
this might be runner up or contender.
Yeah, this is definitely.
This
Yo,
is
there's other
longest
things
outro
that I wanted to like touch on for show. Pause. All right, no, that bitch lost. Okay, they just started putting the Karens in jail.
Yup.
It's gonna take a while.
Lock all the Karens up and free the toots.
Yo, free all the toots.
Free
Yes.
the toots, lock up the Karens.
Yo, sex work is work.
Switch.
Yo, sex work.
Sex work is real work.
All Karens look like the lady from Ozark. I don't know which lady from Ozark I'm talking about, but
Wendy.
You know the one.
Wendy.
You know the one. The lady with the gun is special.
Oh shit! And they all do. Every single
one of them.
And so, but I mean, they're evolving. They're doing different haircuts and shit, so they can try to like,
Did y'all
blend
see the
in
lady
so
who
they
got
don't look
punched
like.
at 7-Eleven?
Nah.
No.
Yo, the lady who got punched at 7-Eleven.
I don't really condone the violence like that.
I don't either, but she called this lady the N-word like multiple times with the hard R, and the lady was like, "Don't do that again."
I was saying that I don't really condone the violence. I thought you were gonna kick on the subtlety.
I saw the guy who got slapped for Amina's basically punched for like sneezing on some
to.
oranges. You see that?
Oh my god!
Yeah, but that's
sneezed on some
produce.
oranges, and the shop owner was like, "Bam!"
Yo, somebody sent me a
Don't sneeze on
video
my
earlier. Lady she took a whole shit in her hand and threw it at the dude at Starbucks.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. We're losing mad viewers from listening to being in the comments.
He's just infestating.
We do need to have a Karen to come on the show. You know what's funny? Actually,
we do not need a Karen to come on the show.
No, we don't.
We just had
we
this
don't.
motherfucker on the show.
And I
now
got
we
a
need
whole.
Karen.
This is not like This is actually a interpersonal show related conversation that we should have intrapersonally amongst ourselves. But seeing that we're here, yo, we should try
My mom
to.
just sent me a message that said I need a haircut. What do y'all think?
Hell nah.
Nah,
just line it up,
Nah, let it grow. Let it grow. Let it do it up.
Don't even do nothing else. Just line it up.
Hit me up.
Got you. Tame that joint.
Yo, listen, but I need to try to figure out a way that we can get Sam Squally on the show.
Oh, I would love to have Sam up in here. We can get her on the Zoom though because social distancing won't allow her to be in the studio.
Yeah, for sure. Plus, she's like an important person, so we don't want to like intimidate her or incriminate her in any.
Right.
Not gonna incriminate her.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I should allow you though to set up the calls any longer.
Why?
I just
got a little spicy.
What are you talking about? I did everything.
That should have been a whole other talk. That should have been a talk your shit segment.
Yeah, no, but I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to have like a half-hour long
No, you didn't.
conversation.
No,
I
you
probably
didn't.
should have prefaced that I wanted it to be a half-hour long, and that is the only misstep that I felt that I made.
You should have prefaced it with like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
I got onto this late anyway. Ain't nobody tell me. They just wanted me to pop up and be like, oh, by the way,
we knew that. I knew that you weren't gonna be part of the call because I know how you felt. We had already had that discussion, so yeah. I still don't think I made a misstep there either.
No, I was hearing from.
I was just tell you ass today.
Let's see. Artists are canceling their tours.
I mean, obviously, if you can't have an indoor event for more than 25 people still in most places.
This crisis is laying bare one of the most disturbing facts about making a living off of making music. If you don't tour, you don't earn. On that note, make sure you go buy my vinyl. You've been knowing. Yo, pre-orders right now, SundayDinnerRecords.com. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a vinyl, even if you don't got a vinyl player. You know what I'm saying? Go run that.
Yo, I got that. I made the first pre-order.
Scooper.
I made the first pre-order, and I don't even get number 1. What kind of shit is that?
What?
Yeah, I literally pre-ordered this like
That's
2.5 months ago.
Nigga, that's like opening a soda and giving you the first sip. I'm not gonna allow that either. I'm gonna keep the first one.
I paid for the soda.
Well, take the second one. If it was a 2 for 3, like, you know, they got the 2 for 5 Jones. Like, you know what I mean? We both got Dr. Pepper. What is the difference between my Dr. Pepper and yours? You just wanted to take a sip of mine. Nah, you can keep yours.
No, I just wanted the first one that came out of the fucking cooler. I don't want
yours.
yours.
Selfish. That's very selfish. You're selfish. I gave you the money
I paid for the fucking Dr. Pepper.
I paid for all of them.
But I work for Dr. Pepper.
I bought the Dr. Pepper. I want the number 1 Dr. Pepper.
You bought a Dr. Pepper from the distributor.
You're not, yeah.
So
word.
you didn't open it and or touch it first, anyways.
Word. I bottled it.
Straight.
Yo, Doctor.
I was in the factory.
You know what?
I
should have just took the offer of the test print.
Yo.
You should have took the offer for the test print, like I offered you, because it's a rare collective to have a test print. Show,
Yeah,
but you was like, nah, I want the real thing when it comes in. No, it's a rare thing to have one of 4 test presses.
Right, but I wanted the artwork.
Look at, yo, shout out to all the independent hustlers that took this pandemic quarantine time to go do something. Like, you know what I mean? Build yourself, read something, get knowledgeable on
One
something.
time.
Like, you know what I mean? Do whatever you had to do. Shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? We all will be in touch. You know what I mean?
2 times.
We all gotta, you know what I mean? Keep it moving. Like I said, love. I'm not even all like that, anyways.
Speaking
I don't
of,
like people like that. I like everybody.
Speaking of, our very own Uncle C Hack just graduated barber school this past.
One time for your mind.
Thank you. Come get cleaned up with your boy. You know what I mean? You know.
Well, you can't get cleaned up. You can't do the.
I mean, we can. You know what I mean? My blur is my fade is very good.
Above the nose. My hair is up here.
I got you.
Yo, in the comments, they don't think
keep
that
your
me
eyes
and
above
Case,
the nose.
they don't think me and Case are 6 feet apart. This is a very long couch, actually.
It is. Honestly, there's like a screen right here that splits. Like,
this is a very long couch.
Yeah, I have long arms and so does he. So it's very misleading to. We're like right next to each other.
I'm in a whole other section of the room.
Miss Cleo always has
coming out.
In case anybody missed the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? I am 5'8". I do have a 6'2" wingspan. In case you're wondering, which means like, you know what I'm saying?
And you have rainbow wings.
Yo, you try to come over here with that, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm keeping them in
the y'all don't think like you don't like it looks like we close, but our elbows don't even connect. Y'all don't even know. It's magic. It's behind. I'm giving too much. I'm giving too much. I'm giving too much magic. I'm giving too much. Yeah, just don't even worry about it. We're good.
All right, let's see what else was hot and popping. Yo, Kanye still. Kanye, listen, Kanye. Yo, give me my solo shit. I don't even have the thing up here. Barney, give me my solo shit. Yo, Kanye, listen. Yo, Kanye.
Fix it in post.
Yeah, fix it in post. Yo, Kanye, listen. So listen, I can't keep putting the cape, taking the cape off, putting the cape on, taking the cape off, putting the cape on. I feel like James Brown, putting the cape back on, taking it back on, putting the cape back on, taking the cape back on, Yeah, the great, the illustrious, the most talented, the most entertaining person in the world, James Brown. No, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Kanye, listen, I'm gonna need you to chill. Actually, I don't, to be honest, 100% honest. Now open me up. I still don't think Kanye is crazy. Only because I know for a fact that don't laugh at the comments. Only because I know for a fact that people go through this and have these same type of things happen to them on a regular day basis, and not have the national global attention that they have in the scrutiny and the criticization for saying things and misspeaking and or getting in a certain type of state where you can't necessarily control your emotional outpouring. And I feel for the people. I feel for myself when I get like that, because I get like that. The people who are around me, you know what I'm saying? No, for sure. This Wapakante is not a facade.
Battling these demons. Real life.
Real life.
Real life.
You know what I'm saying? So like I feel for him, and I want to say I understand. I feel like again, like I can play devil's advocate in all this, right?
Nah, man, you've been doing a lot of devil.
I have been a
and shit
lot of
like that.
advocacy.
You gotta relax.
I gotta relax.
You gotta relax.
Leo says Kanye is straight up crazy, but that's the price you pay for genius.
Yeah. A smart motherfucker looks like a crazy motherfucker to a dumb motherfucker. One more time. A smart motherfucker looks like a crazy motherfucker to a dumb motherfucker.
Nah. You can't. Nah, Meg. You can't report Leo's comment when we all agree in here.
Nah, I don't know if we absolutely all kind of agree. Like, I mean,
you only sort of agree.
I was going through this conversation. I had a conversation the other day with a couple people, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, as bad as it sounds, like when Kanye went through some shit, when he be going through some shit, he dropped some really fire music.
Yo.
And like, I don't wish that he.
I mean, you're not
wrong.
wrong.
You know what I mean? Like Mary J. Blige and shit, when she was going through the heartache, you just like, ooh, bangers coming.
Yo,
like, you
yo,
know what
yo.
I mean? But when she's happy, unfortunately, when
It's
she's
not.
very happy in life, you're just like, you're not.
Yo,
getting much of
808s
Mary,
and
you know?
Heartbreak. 808s and Heartbreaks, arguably the greatest
Dog.
album. You know what I'm saying? Period.
Well,
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
That shit was crazy.
I'm an unapologetic Kanye fan, but what this has all made me realize and have to do is look at Kanye West as more than just a musical idol. You know what I mean?
Wait, but that's no.
I kind of just want to look at him like that because I don't want to get into his personal because that's the reason.
Well,
why
then what?
I feel like
What is the point? Okay, then people being famous as they are for what they are famous for should no longer be famous, and we should no longer look at them like that. They should no longer get paid and or the money and or the ad revenue for their likeness to do such things. If that's how you feel.
Like, what do you mean?
Because separating the art from the artist, and I listen. Do not get in the comments.
I'm not
because like
saying
each
his
and I'm saying
personal.
no, each personal.
No,
Because look how long people overlook the R. Kelly thing.
All right, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if it's gonna be a case by case, then either these people should not be held at the same
Honestly,
fame
no,
level,
I
right?
think we're at the same point because I was gonna say like I was gonna say I liked Kanye for the artist, like, you know what I mean, just like I like certain football player Michael Vick for the football player, like, you know what I mean. It wasn't until like we get to know all of these extra things, except for Kanye is just a little more extra than everybody else, and when he goes on these little tangents, he goes public with them, and that's the only thing that like people could secretly behind closed doors be going through these same type of things, but he just. I feel like where it really goes down with Kanye is that like he could have continued to be who he was behind closed doors if he had somebody real actually solid in his corner to be like, hey yo homie, like I know you might not want to take these meds or something, or if you're on meds or not, I don't know.
Yo,
I don't know your whole life and shit, but I'm saying like, you know.
No, I'm not wrapping up. Shows to watch. I need a little thing that I can press here so I can be like, boom, shows to watch when we have conversations. Yo, I'm gonna request this again. Out of Shadows. Just go Out of Shadows official on YouTube. Just go watch it. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I'm not. I just think that we have I don't think Kanye has anybody solid in his corner to be like, yo, you might want to like chill out right now, like, you know what I mean, just like maybe not shut him down or whatever, but write it down, you know, get a diary or something, maybe somebody to like. But if
everything like this in these similar type of fashions and the same steps that he's taking to get to where he's at right now, and even in the most recent rally, do you think that the people around him have seen this same pattern and have seen it work out for the better rather than the worse, and that's why they don't stop his behavior? Because to your point, do you
think that means they're just like,
yes, man,
they're putting them? No, but yeah, exactly. Do you think they're just pushing them into like, yo, you know what you haven't done in a minute? Have a mental breakdown. Maybe you should do that again because then you start trending. Like,
I don't think it's like.
Well,
that.
I'm saying if you're not basically,
I think they're manipulating his mental.
But this is what the turnout.
I think they're encouraging his mental. Listen, yo, go watch
his mental instabilities.
Go watch.
Right.
They're
to go free. Yeah, but that's what I'm. That's why. That's
but they're not presenting that to him like that. They're just saying, yeah, keep going.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so we're definitely agree. You're saying yes, man, which is like the nice way of being like, yo, you guys ain't solid. Like, you know what I mean? You got. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys ain't solid. Like, yo, let that man. Like, if you're like encouraging that because you know historically, like, whatever, this is what it came to. But when he was behind closed doors and shit, that's when he got off his ass to make that out of debt. You know what I mean? When he went through his first breakdown, he was going crazy and everything. That was when he's like, I'm broke. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta figure it out. Then he went low key for a minute and stuff. Then boom, next year he's on Forbes.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Doing all of that.
Hold on. And now, be honest, guys. Is Kanye West not giving you just regular, like, you know what I'm saying, black people vibes? Like, you know what I'm saying, going through debt, struggling, having to fall back. You know what I'm saying? Stack your chips. Come back the next summer
Come
fresh.
back strong, baby.
Come back strong, you know what I'm saying?
That sounds like adversity. That sounds like
then he had the rally talking about how his dad wasn't there for him. His dad wasn't there. Like, he broke down. That's where really it was like, on top of the fact he wasn't using the mic, so like he couldn't judge where his like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he was using the mic, he could have you know what I'm saying? Like, he could have held in but because he was already projecting, all of that was going to come out, and the rest of what he said was going to sound crazy because he was already in a worked up, like, type of environment, rather than, like, because using his voice and using his, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he seems like a quiet, listen, I know, I'd much rather not talk to
I don't
you
know Kanye, but I think I agree with what you were about to say. He seems like the kind of dude who's not really talking that much. Not really.
I play basketball with Kanye. I know he got a jumper. He's from Chicago.
Nah, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he keeps all those big ideas in his head, but then he'll go off on one of those rambles where he just gets everything out at once.
For like a month though, and that's what happened. And he's Kanye West, so because he's Kanye West, every single time he even opens the door to his house, take out the trash, it's like, oh my God, Kanye was outside.
And so, all right, so and then to agree with y'all. Like, Sho, I've had a conversation with both of y'all. Like, yo, I think I'm gonna do whatever, and both of y'all be like, yo, listen, because it's you, I'm rocking either way.
All day.
So, to my point,
but I'm no yes man. No, but I ain't no bitch ass.
But listen
nigga.
to my.
You ain't about to call me no bitch.
No,
ass.
I'm not saying that. Before in a grand design, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, if I give it to you in a grand design, and you like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I just need to see it play out, and you know what I'm saying. Whatever, do what you're gonna do. Whatever, let's see how it works out. And then through the steps that it takes to get there, you're like, oh nah, this, you know what I'm saying, he's slightly unhinged and or doing too much and or whatever. Like, that's what I think we're seeing. I don't think we're seeing anything other than what other people and what people go through on a regular basis. Excuse me. And I'm not saying all people.
He's a whole different caliber. He's a whole different caliber.
No, I just think it's the platform.
Yeah, exactly. Because
but I'm not saying, like, I don't think his ideas. I don't think his way of thinking.
No, I don't think he's
only because of
you
the way.
Find somebody. I think Kyle partially could it be like total agreement with like Kanye.
Fam, you've seen. Like, I know you
definitely. You know what I mean? But it's a wavelength, like, you know what I mean, for sure. But I mean, dude.
Listen,
I just think that could be way more. The caliber of the person that he is, he should have people that are in his corner to be like.
No, but at the same time, because of the person he is, he's not going to keep people around who he feels like is going to either go tell some shit on him and or not have his best interests at heart.
All right, but that's one sounds like a yes man, and one sounds like
one sounds
and not knowing who is who because you're in a business. But I'm saying, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're in a business. You didn't have real friends. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know who his friends are.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, fam, his only real friend was he thought was Hov, and Hov was his big brother. And like, you see how all that shit turned out because of the way you acted. You can't.
He has no. I don't
Kanye,
feel like
you can't keep. That's what I'm saying. But you listen, because he didn't come in that. He didn't come in that way. You remember, like, yo, who's Common's day ones? Who's Common's entourages? Who's Ludacris's entourages? Like,
DTP.
But I'm.
DTP.
DTP. What you mean? He got the whole good music. Pusha T and all them.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, they're not his homies.
How do you not
know? You know, Pusha T got homies in Virginia. You know that. Listen, you know, 2 Chainz got homies. He's from a whole block. Like, you know what I mean? Like Kanye just seems kind of like one of those quiet genius that was like piano like prodigy in his house and just like new music and just like excelled fast and like smarter than everybody, which isn't a problem. But I just don't think he has any like homies that are like, nah, cuz you're getting out of line, dog. Like you gotta like get it together.
Yo, you right.
You feel me? Like that's just it. Like that's different. The difference between your, you know,
So,
what I mean,
like,
is you have somebody from the beginning. Like I don't. Do you see anybody? Like everybody still got a friend. It don't matter. They probably hired them.
To
Like,
speak
you know
to
what
your
I mean?
point earlier about like, isn't Kanye just giving you regular black people vibes? Like, he's not in that. He doesn't have that one friend who's keeping it really, really all the way real with him.
But he never has.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like he's not in that way, and that's what Case has been
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Like
You have that. Everybody, most people have that. Davies, shooter, he's dead now. Rest in peace, shooter. You know what I mean? But like everybody got kind of like French Montana, change drugs. Like you know, everybody has a like you know what I mean. Somebody has a go to.
And so his yo to the point yo.
I'm just saying,
Hey,
like,
how old is Kanye West? 39, right?
Something like that, probably.
Yo, hey, listen. We talked about this last week. That black men don't even necessarily know until they over 35 that they just male versions of their mother or whatever the shit was that we talked about last week. Kanye's 43. So like to my point, when did all this shit start happening? You know what I'm saying? A couple years ago, right around the time about 35. Like you know what I'm saying? Like going off on over the top. You know what I'm saying? Like
saying that he's like a rendition of his mother. Did you know what his mom was in?
I'm not saying that he's a rendition of his mother. I'm saying like as far as like being able to like conduct himself and like people who have lost parents and people who have lost mothers and especially men and especially men who come from single mother homes and etc. Like people should understand that does something to your mental more than what you can explain. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like we're looking like, you know what I'm saying? No, you don't know what I'm saying. Kanye could have a great overall like upbringing and opportunities and all of those things. That's same with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Even if Michelle Obama didn't have Barack and she was raising two girls by herself, them two girls would come out different than if they had both. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm saying is that like,
facts.
Kanye in his last when has Kanye talked about his father not being there? You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of music, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever.
Let's not get too deep.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just saying because like all of the criticization for how Kanye comes across and he needs help and he needs it. There's a lot of black men and women out here who have single parent homes who need help.
For sure.
Let's just call a spade a spade. There are a lot of black individuals out here who need help. More help that can be provided and more help that is being offered than period. It's not about health insurance. It's not about whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not what it's about. It's about that it's not offered. It's not seen the same. It's not.
Definitely.
It's not treated the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have these conversations. These type of conversations don't happen the same. Having this show doesn't happen the same.
But just having a real one in the corner really changes everything. You know what I mean? All you need is one. People, you know what the difference is between you when you're younger and the difference is between now being a grown ass man and knowing what you know is your circle becomes significantly smaller.
Much smaller.
Significantly smaller.
You cut out all the middle school races.
You cut everybody off. Like, you know, not everybody, but you know now. Like, unless, like, my platform, like, whatever is, like, I'm not carrying everybody, or we're not doing all of this, like, everybody is going to be somebody who contributes or whatever. I need solid people around me if I'm making a move. It takes a village to raise a family. It does, like, all of that is true. Like, all of these things are true. Having a solid core of real people in your corner is different. Like, you know what I mean? It's different. And then to do everything on your own, like, eternalizing things, eats you up. But then there's eventually at one point, if you have somebody real, you can vent to them. You can let that off, like, you know what I mean, and it'll suffice. That'll make you feel better about that whole, situation or whatever the case may be. But if Kanye really don't got nobody in his corner, and he can't get that off, and all he can do is just feel like he's going crazy and shit, and he just eternalized and feel like he's going crazy and he's gonna go off on rants, and you know what I mean. Having a real one, I don't know how. I'm not judging no Kim Kardashian. I don't know none of them.
All right, I got not a final thing, but I want to ask the room real quick. I gotta run to the bathroom, but I'm gonna ask the room, and I'm gonna ask the chat.
Do you want us to talk about it while you're not here?
Yes.
Okay. So I feel like it's a weird question to ask and then leave, but go ahead.
All right. Well, I'll wait till I come back. No, I'll wait till I come back. I'll just wait. I'll wait.
No, you wait till you come back because this will give me a second to talk about like Lynette just said in the comments about Kanye, like losing a parent changes the psyche on a whole different level. And like that, I feel like that speaks to your point pretty heavily.
Yo, listen,
it does change because like,
I just want to let y'all know I'm smarter than I look.
Up until that point, the person that was in his corner was Dr. Donda West.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then after that, and there goes Craig.
I might sound crazy or whatever, but in the comments, Nick did just say it doesn't have to be a parent. I mean, nonetheless, it could be a grandparent or whatever.
Or no, it could be a best friend too. Yeah,
whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
definitely but like Fred in this instance, definitely Kanye was like best friend with his mother.
Right.
So like losing, and that's like a double, because I know
right,
people
because
who
you lose
lost
your
their
mom
parents,
and your best friend.
Regardless, losing your parent is gonna suck. I don't care how close or you wasn't close with your family. I would imagine that there'd be a lot of like what ifs or last.
Well, yeah, and I mean,
especially if that was his whole advice person.
It takes it takes a lot of mental real estate. You know what I'm saying? Like the relationships you maintain with the people around you take up your emotional and mental real estate. So it's like
the people you allow to give that. That's why I like to talk about earlier, like the friends. Like you don't have a large amount of friends anymore because you're emotionally tied to the people that you're gonna give. You're gonna allow. I'm gonna allow you myself to accept your opinion about whatever I'm going through, or criticize me and whatever I'm going through or whatever, because I appreciate you, or like I allow you to be this close to me. But you're not gonna do that to everybody because you know now that that's emotional. That's like you know that's tasking on you as a person to be like, when I care about someone, I care about them wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? That's a lot. Like if you fail and we're close, like I feel like I failed, like I could have did something to help you out. Like, you know what I mean? That's how close, like, you should be with the people that you are.
Exactly.
You want them to win and shit like that. So, like, I can only imagine if he lost the person that he felt that was
the only person
that was the person that wanted to do that. Like, you know what I mean? It didn't matter at the end of the day, nobody else. But if you were proud of me and you wanted me, you know what I mean, and now you're gone.
Right. Now how do I reconcile that?
Shit is deep. And it's definitely you know what I mean? But nonetheless, I really feel like he definitely needs somebody in his corner, bro. You can't just be going off on his tangents every now and then, like, you know what I mean? I understand people get frustrated and stuff.
And everybody has their own, like, you know, you have your own way of expressing yourself and what's happening in your head. And sometimes, like, you know, like Kanye, we always expect him to express himself through the music that he makes, through the art that he makes, the clothing that he designs. But sometimes that's not expressive enough, so he just uses his words, and that's a
talent.
You know,
and some people are better with,
and some people are better at it.
Expression to
being able to express themselves
that way.
Productively.
Yeah, but like that, like it's like,
or what other people would view as.
It's just a lot of people.
Productive expression.
People are very they're quick to critique. So you know what I mean. I can't really get into it. But I mean, I wish him well. Man. I hope he gets it together, man. I don't wish nobody to just start to like. Imagine us watching a person like it's like a car crash. Like I hate that. I would hate to see that shit. Like you know what I mean. Somebody that we see just like, you know what I mean, like be here on like a high scale or level of life and just like crash out. It's not good, regardless.
Yo. Christian said in the comments, to think Kanye doesn't have any friends in his corner is mind-boggling. He's amassed this crazy level of success. He's had to have people in his corner. This man literally creates culture. Yeah, Christian, yeah, I get that for sure. But yeah, it doesn't mean that you have that real person with you there that's really, really riding for you.
Networking is one thing. Being able to network and connect with people to be able to enlarge your brand is one thing, and enlarge yourself is one thing. Having a real person in your corner is totally different.
Right, because there's a difference between people who want to make sure you eat and people who want to eat off your plate.
Word. Or eat with you per se or whatever.
Right, you
and
know-
then one, you're only good until you're not anymore.
No,
and
but
then
that's what
you're
I'm saying. That's
expendable,
why.
you feel me?
That's why that like you know you should text your girl, yo, did you eat today? You know what I'm saying? Like, not yo, what's for dinner? Like it's different. There's a different level of caring. You know what I mean? People who want to see you eat and eat with you are different than people who want to eat off your plate because you eating. Like, oh, let me get them mozzarella sticks. Oh, I didn't work for those mozzarella sticks, and I said I didn't want none when you were ordering, but let me get those mozzarella sticks. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people just want to eat off your plate, and I feel like that's a lot of the people that Kanye had around him, unfortunately, because when he was in a room making 5 beats a day for 3 summers, he was by himself.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? That he did that shit alone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
He went to Gap. He worked with GLC. They was friends. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I do.
But that's what I think. I think that Kanye is not alone. But sometimes when you have the most people around you is when you are the loneliest. And
I mean, granted, even. I mean, how many people would be on this level if you want to say he's a genius and stuff, you know what I mean? That's like a rarity. So, like, that person would rightfully so in his own type of time would be like, nobody could understand the type of time that I'm on. You could at least have somebody, I don't know, just better suited for you, you know what I mean, to help out in the decision making. Not even the decision making. He's a genius. He can do whatever you want to do. But these type of things, the tangents that are gonna have people ripping him apart and stuff for no reason, for months later, when he goes and does something prolific again, and people are like, "Ooh, Kanye's actually a genius." Like, nah. Where was that energy when he was like, you know what I mean, sitting here like?
Yeah, I mean,
sweating,
I support him at his lows, but like I said, it makes me view him as more than just a musical idol.
Yeah.
Because
like, I just wish that the media wasn't like this as it is now. Like, you know, the way we grew up,
super pervasive.
Yeah, exactly. The way we grew up, I knew what I knew, and that's it. Like, me personally, I wanted, like, not saying the R. Kelly thing, it definitely will hinder your whole, like, you know what I mean? You're just like, yeah, I can't support this motherfucker. But like, I mean, it's just, I feel like it's too intrusive now on people's life that, like, I might not care to even really know past, like, this fucking song that I really like, you know, I enjoy your music or whatever, you know what I mean?
Hold on real quick, like, I think something, a good record is, I think it's called Where the Sidewalk Ends by Cliff Notes. You know Cliff Notes? Are you familiar? Anybody? No?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You should check it out. I feel like he approaches the mental health in black men, or in men in general, but black men specifically, to go to what Chloe said in the comments just now about mental health in the black community not supported enough. I think that Cliff Notes did a good job of touching on that. And like, you know, not the media as a whole, but like societal views of when, you know, when a black person gets angry, that everybody's like, oh, nigga's crazy, that nigga's crazy, nigga's crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
Kanye's crazy.
And I don't think Kanye's crazy.
Narrative is far off.
I think that, you know, is your mental health something you should care for? Absolutely. Sure. When there's something wrong with your mental health, should people call you crazy? Absolutely not. They should try to fucking help you. We should try to fucking help each other.
No, but I forgot my point. We're in a history of not helping the people who are different from us. So there's a long-standing history, and then depending on where you're at, similar to our guest earlier today,
negativity gets more attention, by the way, too.
Well, so, I mean, like, that's literally what history is built upon. Think about the stories that you don't get heard. Think about the stories behind entertainment and music acts and et cetera, that you haven't heard that may echo the same resemblance to what we're literally watching on Kanye's point. The thing that I don't like is to your point about the mental health thing, and if it was a mental health thing or it was whatever, because we've seen actors who have battled with mental health issues and drugs and going to rehab and do all the X, Y, Z, come back, act in your favorite blockbuster movie and make millions of dollars and keep going on about the same thing, different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will say that, in, like, you know what I'm saying, like, in no defense in one way or another, like, in the public outcry, I saw QB once said that, like, you know what I'm saying, it's crazy to think that he creates culture and he doesn't have anybody around him. Well, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people who are in that creatively genius bag usually don't have people around them.
That's what I'm saying. You're not even on
Like
the
it's
same
not
level
you're
as
not like
anybody.
you're not even
You're
and you're not
not.
even thinking that way. And also to depend on where your narcissistic tendencies lie, like, and you're in the nature and the sport that is hip hop. If I'm Kanye West and I'm listening to some of the music that is going on, regardless if it's directly towards me or about me, the shoe fucking fits.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely don't have no friends in this game. Even though I birthed a lot of y'all, y'all wouldn't be nothing without me. I changed generational culture. Y'all wouldn't even be out here doing all that whatever. You know what I'm saying? If it hadn't not been for me and Kid Cudi and 808s on Heartbreak's greatest album 2008.
Talk your shit, yay.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Like in big picture, like, yo, y'all been sitting here watching it. We've all been passenger seat to a lot of the stuff that Kanye is now doing on a public. It's just different now because it seems more so less. It seems like the outbreaks are still happening, but it seems more so that the discrediting of a black man who's at the highest of levels is going to continue to happen. Like, now imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Because also,
like
also to the point is that I do feel like that people I know for sure who don't have Kanye's whatever, but they attribute themselves to be at a certain type of level of, you know what I'm saying, like, of smarts, genius, or just top of their game or whatever, deal with some sort of, you know what I'm saying. I don't want, and don't say mental illness, because the illness part is like throws it off. Or et cetera, but, like, you know what I'm saying, like, they have some type of
Nothing. Go ahead. That's my mental illness acting up.
Yo, everything's cool.
Here you go, Craig.
Go ahead.
Nah, he wasn't laughing. He was doing some
I was
goofy shit.
doing some goofy shit by accident. I didn't mean to take away from your point.
I forgot now.
Oh, all right. So there wasn't one. Okay. Yo, we've been having a good time. I've been having a good time tonight. The second half of the show, really, we had some good conversation. There's a lot of engagement in the comments. I hope everybody in the comments is having good, productive, healthy conversations.
I hope this Monday was good. It was hot as shit for you.
Yo,
boy.
it was hot.
Real
as
moist, real sticky,
balls,
real
dog.
humid.
Bro, I've been
hot breath.
My eyelids are sweating under these glasses.
Really though, just like hot breath following you around all day.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
breathing on you.
Fucking breath smell like you've been drinking orange juice all day.
Telling you whispers real close to you, but then me too.
Spicy. Fucking eating cayenne peppers.
Just breath.
Wait, what just happened?
Ate soup on a summer day.
Cayenne peppers. Let me get them Kanye peppers on there.
I was working the other day and I thought I went over to a table and I said, "Can I get you something to drink?" And I thought he said, "Can I get a Kanye?" And I was like, "Oh, this is a new cocktail. I don't know what it is, right?" He goes and he's like, "No, cognac. Can I get a cognac?"
Oh.
And then I was like, that might be what Kanye would get. And I was like, "Do you want that on the rocks?" He's like, "Nah, just on the Prozac."
That's funny. Let me get a cognac.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get a cognac 1738.
A what?
Cognac? That shit is made of grapes? Nah.
Burnt wine.
Cognac.
Burnt wine.
It's the longest outro ever.
It's grapes either way. It's been the
Sorry.
longest outro.
Because
ever.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting out of here.
You got any outros? You know what I'm saying?
I've been having a great time. Y'all having a great time.
Filmed at
Thank
the
you for
Zen
everybody
Studios.
who's
Oh, there's
watched and
Merrick.
stuck with us.
Whoa, what the fuck?
I didn't know he was,
He was there the whole time?
Yo, Spider Merrick just chilling in the back.
What the fuck? God.
Sorry, Merrick. I didn't know I was going to expose you
Shout out
like
to the
that.
tech crew, yo. Y'all are the best.
Thanks.
Barney, thank you for making it so
We're
that people
here.
can still see my shirt, even though I wore fucking like electric green.
You can see the background though.
You can't really see through
But
it.
yeah, I mean, I went to the.
Look like a
we go the
bone
extra
dark
mile
hair
here. This
flipped
really
over.
is the Zen Den.
Painstaking. This really is the Zen done. Yo.
We'll
I
be
hope
back
everybody had, yo,
next Monday.
I keep saying, I hope everybody had a great time. We had a good conversation earlier. Just to be clear, we talked to the ops. We did not have a guest today.
Wait, was it a conversation? Do we have?
I don't talk to ops. Man.
Somebody talked at us. We talked at them.
I don't do the op conversations. Man.
No, you didn't talk to the ops?
No, I don't like that shit. I listened to the op, but I shouldn't even have done that. I wouldn't have did that if I wasn't here with y'all, so y'all should appreciate me. I'm a real friend.
Yo, real friends. How many of us have
How
them?
many of them? I'm trying to tell you. Christian, holla at me, bro. I'll tell you.
How many of us?
We can
real
be
friends.
QB1.
Yo, it's been the
Shout out
longest
QB1,
outro
though.
ever.
That's
Yo,
my man,
YDD.
though. That's my guy. Shout out
You
to
have a good
Skizzy. Yo, I see my man Skizzy
Yeah.
today in traffic. That was
Skizzy?
lit. Yeah, I seen him
In here in town?
Nah, yeah, in traffic.
Yo,
I seen him in traffic.
Yo, shout out Skizzy. Shout out Aviate. Shout out Chloe who was popping.
Yo, Lit too. He bought You Been Knowing.
Lit did or Gam
Little
did?
Lit. Jamie.
Gam did.
Shout out SG for buying You Been Knowing.
Oh my bad, Gam.
Shout out QB1 who's out there.
Shout out QB1.
Our panelists, I guess. I don't know how to describe.
Yo, look, Nanza, thank you for being here.
You know what I'm saying? I guess. No, I guess. Final thoughts is like. Yo, long story short, there's a lot of shit. There's a.
Long story short.
Long story short is.
Retracting my statement.
Nah, yo, hold up. There needs to be like, I don't know how we can do this, but like we need to like collectively reconvene and figure out how we think about certain views and activities and how we act as human beings in general as a whole, entire whole. That's it. That's all. This has been the YDD Show, episode 7.
Yo, defund the police, refund the schools.
Follow the Zindan Studios. Follow my guy at the Real Showtime. Follow your boy at the Daddy Doe _, you know what I'm saying, at C-Hack. You can follow us on the IG at the YDD Show. You can email us at theydddshow@gmail.com if you want to just like
send your music,
send your music.
shit.
If you want to get up in here with us and talk to us, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Uncle C-Hack is fucking up the triad right now. This is crazy. Yo, get me out of here. I'll see y'all next Monday.
Yo, play some ratchet shit on the way out.
Yeah, some ratchet. Wait, what ratchet shit?
I don't know.
Damn, we've been slacking on the ratchet. My bad.
If you don't play that ratchet. Play some Sada Baby.
All right, never mind. Yo, all right. No, Barney's gonna find some ratchet out here. We're just waiting. We're waiting for the
Just get
ratchet.
full back on the classic.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. You about to lose